Hey, how's it going? I am an absolute fucking moron. Oh my god. So, I am 2 minutes late. Allow me to offer my deepest apologies. I have no excuse for my actions. You know, they actually did that when they were like, I think a train was like 30 or 40 seconds early in Tokyo one time. And it was like a huge problem. The thing. But, I was just about to hit the go live button. Oh god, why am I echoing? And I looked at the game and I went, huh, something about the game doesn't look right. And then I realized it was in English. Because I'd been doing like roulettes and crafting and shit. And fuck me if I'm going to attempt to read crafting recipes in Japanese. Yeah, please, let me, like, look up all of the different kanji for the different stages of metallurgy. I'd rather die. But yeah, it was just still in English, so I had to restart it. And, tweet, quote. So what's up? When we last left, I was promised a Tataru episode. I was promised it would be Tataru time. I'm not entirely sure if it's Tataru time. Also, let me know if the audio and everything is okay. I had to mess with quite a lot of stuff in preparation for, the lore/theorycraft stream. Oops. I didn't actually read where it said I was going. I just kind of assumed that it was the right one. I'm assuming it's this one? No? Oh, you could just walk through. Son of a bitch. I thought it was like all the other ones where you have to talk to somebody to get led into the area. Apparently, it's not. Okay. And scene change. What was the last thing? Oh, yeah. Our ship got fucked up, but only on the inside because I didn't want to actually texture it being all broken. Understandable, I wouldn't want to do that either. That'd be such a pain in the ass, actually. And then I believe... Might be a bit quiet. Which, me or the game? Me? Okay. Yeah, I can turn myself up. Ugh. It's starting to peek into the red, though. That should be pretty much good, I would assume. I don't really want to go much higher than that, because then I'm going to start maxing shit out, and that's not going to be great.
魔大陸を覆っていた魔法障壁のようなもの、おそらく例の魔大陸の鍵にはあれを突破できる仕掛けがあったのだろう。
Ah. Okay. Yeah, I still, man, I really don't know what you would want to go with for this. To be... Like, what did they go with for this in other Final Fantasies? Because it's such a, I'm just gonna go with, like, Demon Lands. That's a hard one. I've said that every single time this shows up, but every time I look at it, I just go, man, how the fuck do you actually properly translate, like, Matairiku. Yeah, the key to the... like, to the Forbidden Lands. You go with Forbidden. Key to the Forbidden Lands probably had some form of, mechanism that could break through the magical barrier that covered it.
いずれにせよ、対策を練らねば、大陸に侵入できない。まずは、神殿騎士団本部に赴き、アイメリク卿をはじめ、関係者を、神殿騎士団の
Yeah, we need to make a plan, go talk to American, all of them. Man, I really don't envy whoever it was on the, like, writing team. I would imagine that's just kind of like a grunt job. Whoever it was on the writing team who needed to do, like, all of the lines. Where characters are just saying, like, we need to go to X and talk to Y. We need to go to X and talk to Y. I'll meet you there, I'll meet you there. That's gotta just be mind-numbing at a certain point. You can't really just copy and paste a template either, otherwise people will notice. But it's the same thing every time. Nightmare situation. Hey, Edmund.
無事に戻られた。未だ悲しみは晴れぬが、心配は無用。息子に誇れるよう、私も微力ながら働くつもりだ。
Man, I really like this guy. In Japanese, he says, yeah, I'm glad to see you've made it back safe and sound. My grief has not yet passed, but yeah, you need not concern yourself. I'll do my utmost to make my son proud, or to live up to his example. This is very nice.
文明の遺産か、全く厄介な代物を残してくれたものだ。
That's something the ancient allied civilization left behind, huh? Yeah, they're real pain in the ass they left for us.
ガレマール帝国が動いたとなると、事態は複雑化しかねない。
Damn. Yeah, things are going to get complicated if the Gaumon Empire also makes a move.
あれは決して放置できるも。
God, everything being voiced is so nice now.
文明が築いた人工浮遊大陸らしいってことだ。教皇たちもそこに向かったと見て間違いないだろう。
Yeah, to put it simply, the Forbidden Lands is a artificial floating continent or floating landmass that was once inhabited by the ancient allied civilization. Yeah, the Pope's entourage must be heading there as well.
なるほど。状況は理解した。
I see. I understand the situation.
問題は魔大陸を覆う高密度のエーテル体だ。無理に接近しようものなら真っ逆さまだぜ。
真っ逆さまだぜ。Huh. I guess that's the term for that. Yeah, the problem is that there's a high density ethereal, like, band surrounding the, Oh, okay. Wait a second. That's the same term that's used for, like, an asteroid belt or, like conduction. interesting. The types of technical terms that they use for the various things surrounding ether are really interesting. It makes it seem like it kind of works on some sort of electromagnetic spectrum, pretty much. Yeah, the problem is the high density etheric like belt surrounding the Forbidden Lands. If we just try and force our way in, yeah, we're just gonna get sent to a tailspin. We'll just stall out and crash.
周辺のエーテルを雷属性に変換し、防御フィールドに転用しているんだろう。
Oh god, not this again. Yeah, I don't have all the specifics on how it works, but I believe it likely converts surrounding ether into lightning attribute, or like lightning ether, and diverts that into a defensive field.
例の鍵がなければ安全には近づけないということか。
Yeah, so without that key, we're not going to be able to safely approach.
ま、持ち去られちまったもんのことをあれこれ考えても仕方がないさ。
Yeah, yeah, not much we can do about that considering it already got taken from us.
シダ殿、貴公子としての知識を見込んで問いたい。強行突破の可能性はいかほどだろうか。
God damn. Yeah, Mr. Sid, I'd like to... Yeah, it's like... Based on your experience as a machinist, what would you estimate the likelihood of success of a brute force attack being?
そうだな。真っ先に思いつくのは、これまで何度かやったことがある属性変換機構で雷属性を変換し打ち消すって方法だ。
Yeah, so first thing that jumps to mind is the attribute conversion process, that we've done a couple of times here before. To convert and then cancel out the lightning attribute ether.
しかし、今回はあまりにも規模がでかい。エンタープライズの積載量では。
Yeah, but this time the scope of it is far too large. It's far too expansive. You know, with the size of with the loading capacity or carrying capacity of the Enterprise, it's gonna be rough.
確か
Not
に
possible.
対リヴァイアさんで用いられた双胴船は大型船2隻をつなぎ合わせた巨大なものだった。自力航行すらできないほどのね。
Of course, the catamaran we used for the Leviathan subjugation mission was a overwhelmingly large combination of two ships strapped together to the extent that it couldn't even move under its own power.
手がないわけじゃない。打ち消すのが無理なら一点突破だ。
打ち消すのが無理。一点突破。Okay, so this is like, it's not like we're out of options. If we can't cancel it, we might be able to, yeah, if we can't, oh yeah, so if we can't cancel out the frequency, we might be able to blast through.
それは
And specifically, he was saying, like, we might be able to just partially blast through. Like, instead of negating the entire thing, we just kind of, like, punch a hole in it. What do you mean by that?
向こうのフィールドを切り裂く。エーテルで作られた昇格。いわばエーテルラムだ。だがこれにはエーテル学の知識が必要不可欠になる。
Yeah, if we were to create a like edge or a cutting implement of high density ether and pierce, yeah, make a blade of high density ether and cut through the barrier. エーテルで作られたWait, what the hell is this card? 1 second, what is this? Oh, okay. Shokaku. No, yeah, sure, I know the kanji term for a naval ram. Yeah, okay, like a battering ram. Put simply, we make a battering ram made of ether. But for us to be able to pull that off, we're gonna need we're going to need some form of etherologist.
エーテル学の専門家か。賢人の皆がいてくれればな。
Yeah, I'm master in, like, etheric studies. If only the sages were here.
賢人といえば、昨晩タタル城が大騒ぎをしておったぞ。何でも尋ね人の手がかりがつかめたとかで。
Speaking of sages, Tataru was in quite a state. Yeah, state last night. Something about, you know, getting a lead on a missing person.
なんですって。
Wait, what did you say?
諦めなきゃ運は回ってくるぜ。お前たちは賢人探しの方を頼む。俺たちはエンタープライズの回収を進めておこう。
Sid did just kind of say 99% of gamblers quit right before they hit it big. Like, yeah, as long as you don't give up, your luck's gonna turn eventually. Keep playing, you're bound to get lucky eventually. Yeah, you guys look for the sages. I'll keep working on the Enterprise.
船体の強度を増やすのも当然だが、エーテルラムの搭載に備えて拡張も必要だからな。待ってるよ相棒。見違えるようにしてやるぜ。
Why is he talking to the ship to us? Of course, we're going to need to strengthen the hull, but we'll also need to expand its facilities in preparation for the ether ram to be installed. Just you wait, buddy. They're not even gonna recognize you when I'm done. Again, why is he talking to the ship in the room with us? Which is kind of weird. Is it Tataru time? Finally.
タタルがいてくれて助かるよ。地道な仕事だけれど、彼女の情報支援があればこそ、私たちも動けるのだから。
He's incredibly right. It's like, thank goodness Tataru is here. It's a straightforward or boring job, but, without Totaro's information or logistical support, we wouldn't be able to get anything done.
皆さん、ご無
He's the
事で
strongest.
何よりです。教皇の追撃はもう終わったですか？
No, Totaro, we aren't done hunting the pup yet. Like, yeah, I'm glad you're all safe. Are you done chasing the pup already? Yeah, are you done chasing the pup already? Wow, that was fast. Haha.
マ大陸、怖いところです。よく無事に帰ってきてくれました。
It's like, oh, the Forbidden Lands. That's real scary. I'm glad you guys made it back safe.
でも、こちらには朗報があります。もしかしたら、エーテル学の専門家の問題も解決するかもです。
But, I've got some good news. We might be able to solve the problem of the like, aetherology specialist. I don't know what you would want to go with for that, for Eterugaku.
オレオさん、先日の
Etheric studies, maybe
から脱出
aetherology.
した時、白木波水道を利用したそうですね。
Yeah, when you escaped from the victory celebration, the victory I don't even know how you would say the word that I'm trying to think of. Like commemorative event? Present tense commemorative. I don't know. Mind blank. Yeah, used the yeah, okay, that's like the waterway, right?
その話を聞いた私は、不滅隊のピピンタルピン小島省に連絡して、地下水道の徹底的な捜索をお願いしていたのです。
Yeah, when I heard about that, I contacted Major General Pipin Totupin of the Immortals and asked him to conduct a thorough search of the underground waterways.
なるほど。君が
Oh,
最後
I
まで
thought it
一
was
緒だった
gonna.
の
I
は
thought she was
イン
gonna
フィ
say
リア
something
よ
else
し
after
とら
that.
サンクレッドの3人だったね。
I see. Yeah, you went there talking to me. You were there with Minfilia, Yashtola, and Thancred, right?
もしかして彼らの行方が分かったのかい？
By any chance, did you find out where they all are?
まだわからないです。でも、ピピンタルピン
Yo, what
小
up?
島省から報告があるので、不滅隊の作戦本部まで来てほしいと連絡があったのです。
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet, but yeah, Major General Pifin Torvid has informed me he's got a report for us, got new information for us, and wants us to come to the Immortals Operation Center.
何らかの手がかりをつかんだということか。よし、すぐに皆でウルダハに向かおう。ウリエンジェにも来てもらわなくてはね。
Does that mean he's got some sort of lead for us? Alright, let's head to Uldar right away. We'll need to get Urianger to come as well.
はいです。
That's wonderful, Dad. I don't know what to do with that information.
「忽然と消えたる同志たちの行方、必ずや見つけ出さねばなりません。
We must find our allies who have vanished into thin air.
ご協力感謝します。ピピン小島省。
Thank you for your assistance. Shōtōshō. I don't know what you would go with for this. I don't think it's Major General. It's like... I don't fucking know these army ranks. Shōtōshō is like Left Lieutenant, maybe? I'm looking it up. I don't know any of these, like, any military ranks or, like, naval bullshit. I do not know. Like, what's the rank right below a general? I guess it's Major General. Lieutenant General. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna go with Major General. Even though it is funny that it's Shōtōshō, which, you know, it's the kanji for small, and he is very small.
水臭いことを言う。君たちは義父や七も様を救ってくれた恩人だ。これくらいのことは協力のうちにも入らんさ。
Okay, this is a rough one. 水臭いことを言う is basically, this is like, you know, you're being incredibly distant. He's referring to the level of Pego and shit that he was using there. Right? Basically, it's just no need for the formalities. At all. Yeah, you saved my father and Her Majesty Queen Nanamo. This sort of, like, what I've done here doesn't even come close to making up for that.
So, それで捜索の結果はどうですか?
So, how did the search go?
タタル女子からの要請を受け、不滅隊でシラディハ水道の大規模な捜索を行った。ところが、地下の一区画が丸ごと潰れていてね。
Yeah, at the request of Miss Tataru, the Immortals conducted a large-scale search of the Shiladia waterway. However, the the entire the whole section of that underground area was completely crushed.
そこで、甘地な鉱山者にも協力を依頼し、瓦礫の撤去を行ったが、見つかったのは青い制服姿の遺体だけだった。
Yeah, so we asked the Yamashina Mining Company to help us clear the debris, but all we found was the corpse of a man in a blue uniform.
クリスタルブレイブの追っ手たちか。
One of the Crystal Braves chasing us, or chasing them.
一方で、賢人たちの遺体は発見されていない。唯一、現場で見つかったのがこれだ。
However, the bodies of the sages were not found on site. The only thing found on the scene was this.
ヤシュトラさんの杖です。
Your soul is wand.
やはりそうか。
I thought so.
失礼、ピピン殿、その杖を貸していただけますか?
Excuse me, Sir Pippin Dono. There isn't really a good English equivalent for Dono. You'd probably go with Mr. last name, probably. Would you mind allowing me to see that cane, or see that wand for a moment? balsa.
このエーテルコンは、やはり、わずかにですが、特殊な魔法を使用した痕跡が残っています。
Yeah, okay, so this is the thing, man. Nothing that he's saying here is really that insane at all. Like, he's using technical language, but nothing that he's saying is, at this point, they're still having this dude talking like, ye olde, mine eyes doth not deceive me. Though slight, I doth detect the faintest aura of some high magicked spell or some bullshit like that, but these, like this ether residue. I see. It's, though very slight, there are remnants of, yeah, there are traces of, like a very particular magical, like, very particular spell. There's a better way you could do that. It's like, though faint, there are unmistakably traces of, or evidence of, the use of a very peculiar spell.
特殊な魔法
Yeah, you probably wouldn't go with spell, because it's just maho, a very peculiar magic. Sorcery. Yeah, what do you mean by peculiar magic?
シャーレアンに伝わる、禁術の一つ、古の強制転送魔法、エンシェントテレポ。テレポの原型にして、シム役利用の先駆けとなった偉大な魔法です。
Ancient... Oh, ancient teleport! それだ。Oh, okay, so this is like, it's a banned spell. Yeah, one of the, like, illegal or banned, spells in Charlayan tradition. Or talked about in Charlayan. No. Maho. 強制転送魔法. Yeah, a forced, yeah, it's like a forced transfer spell, ancient teleport. テレポの限界にして、yeah, it's the original form of teleportation, and one of the first to use, yeah, the pioneer. Oh, does it still? Yeah, it still says Charleston. Everything he says is very technical, but so essentially it is this paved the way for teleportation and is the, like, greatest ancestor to the common practice of, like, ley line teleportation used today, effectively.
瞬時に肉体をエーテル化して強制的にチム役に乗せるため長い詠唱を必要とせず転送を成し遂げる。たとえ戦いの最中であったとしても。
にエーテル化で乗せるため長い詠唱を必要とせず演奏を受ける。たとえ最中であったとしても。Okay. Yeah, the transfer is the body is converted into ether instantaneously and forcibly, yeah, and forcibly, like, placed within a ley line. I'll get it. Okay, this is one of those really long lines where to get it to read properly, what he's saying, in order to instantaneously in order to instantaneously convert the body into ether, yeah, without the, yeah, whatever, fuck it. Transfer is accomplished instantaneously without the need for any form of lengthy chanting, as the body is instantaneously converted into ether and forced into the, like, Earth's ley lines. So, for example, you could use this even if you were in the middle of battle.
ヤシュトラはその魔法で逃げ延びたということか。これは朗報だぞ。
朗報だぞ. Yeah, so Yashtola used that to escape. That's fantastic news.
ことはそう簡単ではありません。なぜこの優れた魔法が禁術とされたのか。
Yeah, it's not quite that simple. Yeah, things are not quite that simple. Why do you think this this incredible magic was banned?
それは術者の制御が完全には行き届かぬゆえ、見知らぬ土地であっても運よく流れ着くこともあれば、永遠に地脈をさまようことになることも。
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If the operator or the practitioner's fine control is not absolutely flawless, if they were to lose attention or lose concentration for even an instant, 土地であっても子供あれ yeah. if you're lucky, you'll end up in, if they're lucky, they'll end up in some like strange, unfamiliar land with, yeah, no, without yeah, they'll end up in some strange, in some unfamiliar land, like wash ashore in some strange, unfamiliar land. God fucking damn it, these lines are hard. Or perhaps, you know, end up forever circling the ley lines. You know, wandering the ley lines, eternally lost.
そんな。じゃあ、ヤシュトラさんは。
So then, Yastola is...
まずは、彼女がどの方角へと流されたのか、大まかにでも知ることが先決。エーテルコンを頼りに、転送魔法の視点から探り出しましょう。
Yeah, I'm fairly certain he was saying that it's very likely that she was just, you know, swept away. Yeah, you're just gonna get sucked in and stuck. Yeah, first of all, the first thing that we need to attempt to grasp is a rough estimate of the direction in which Y'shtola was, yeah, pulled. So, let's begin our search at the, at her point of departure.
わかった。では、水道の出口にあたる、白ディ排斥に向かおう。ピピン小島省、情報の提供、ありがとうございました。
understood. In that case, let's head to the Shiradia ruins, which is, yeah, the exit of the waterway. Thank you, Major General Pippin, for your invaluable information.
お仲間が無事に見つかることを願っている。
I hope you find your friends safe and sound. Man, Uriager's lines are really fucking hard. The main thing is that the way that he ends up sounding like being very difficult to parse is that his lines are so long without any form of sentence break. He just loads a shit ton of information into one gigantic string. And in that case, it's a bunch of, you know, technical shit about the, about ancient teleport. Which, yeah, if you could end up just, you know, getting stuck. If you just, like, straight up fully converts you to ether and then you could just get stuck underground forever.
ここに
Seems
来る
kind of
と
bad.
嫌でも思い出すよ。あの日の出来事をね。
Coming back here brings back unpleasant memories. You know what happened
遺
that
体が
day.
見つからなかったってことは、やっぱり希望があるってことですよね。
Yeah, the fact that they didn't find their bodies means that there's still hope, right?
それでは、エーテル湖を探すとしましょう。かなりの時間が経過していますが、かすかな痕跡ならば、見つけることも叶いましょう。
Yeah, now then, let's begin our search for, like, etheric residue, signatures, traces. It's been quite some time, but we should be able to get some faint readings at the very least. They still don't have an animation for him putting on and taking off the goggles. Still would. What the fuck do they do? I think we've seen through them, like, once. Right? Didn't they had, like, a full HUD? Hmm? Wait, he's got two sets of fucking goggles on. Did you just he put those goggles on top of different goggles? Or did he take the first set of goggles off?
捉えました。大規模な破
I need to
壊
know.
魔法の後、確かに強制転送したようです。転送痕跡は北東へと続いています。
Yeah, I see it. 破壊魔法の後、確かに。Yeah, yeah, after that, you know, massive, large-scale destructive magic, there are unmistakable signs of, forced teleportation, the trail of which continues to the
この地
to
脈
the
の流れが行
northeast.
き着く先は、精霊と樹幹に抱かれし、黒き森。
の精霊と Okay. Yeah, this ley line path terminates in the land cradled by the spirits and clouded by trees, the Black Cloak Forest.
黒衣森か。
The Black Forest. Black Cloak Forest. Oh.
ええ、おそらく。しかし、ソーダ島からはヤシトラ城を発見したとの情報は寄せられてはおりません。すなわち、
Yes, most likely. However, I haven't received any information from the twin serpents that Y'shtola has been found. Specifically.
まだ
That
刻
is
印
to
森を
say,
巡る
yeah.
事務役の中をさまよい続けている可能性が高いということか。
Damn. So, what you're saying is that there's a very high probability that she's still wandering around in, or, yes, yeah, wandering around in circles, effectively, in the ley line surrounding the Black Cloak Forest.
シム役とは大地を巡るエーテルの本流。その中に止まり続ければ、魂を形作るエーテルが溶け、やがて自我を失うのは必定。急がねばなりません。
光力とは、巡るエーテルの。Okay, yeah, this is a fairly important line. Yeah, so these ley lines are a torrential stream of ether that circulates through the world. If one were to remain within them, yeah, if one were to continue to be suspended within it, the ether that forms their soul would melt, dissolve, and before long their sense of self would be entirely lost. We must hurry. Yeah, apparently, like,
よし、俺をたるグリダニアに向かい、カヌエ
they
様
said,
に
like,
協
you know,
力を
that
仰ごう。
ether
ウリアンジェ
effectively, like,
君は
gives
引き続き
shape
他
to
の
the
面々の
soul,
捜索を続けてくれ。
which is an interesting way of putting it. I don't know if that's just a thing that, like, Urianger says, or if that's actually how it works. But, like, he's kind of, the way it's describing it is almost like a cell wall. Right? Like, you have some sort of bubble of ether around whatever the soul is. And if that were to like, if that protective layer were to be eroded, then the soul would be able to just straight up dissipate. Alright then, Warrior of Light Tataru. Going to go to, go to Gridania and ask for help from Kanae Senna. Urianger, please continue your search for the others. Well, actually, no, that wasn't really continue your search for the others, but just, like, you know, continue your search. Yeah, you know, like, see if there's what else we can do. I'm just trying to figure shit out.
Y'shtola さん、必ず見つけ出してみせるです。
Wait, what? Rhodesian Ridgeback? Oh, was that somebody had that name? Sick. Yeah. Y'shtola, we'll definitely find you.
刻印森の地脈を探るには、精霊と対話できる各村の協力が不可欠だ。力を貸してくれるといいのだが。
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, the cooperation of Kanae Senna, who will be able to, communicate with the spirits, will be indispensable for our ability to search through the ley lines for Y'shtola. I just hope they're willing to help.
カヌエ様への面会はすでに申請してある。ありがたいことに、不護船の座宅で。
Yeah, already applied to meet with her. Go talk to this guy again. Go to the place where you always meet her. Go.
ようこそおいでくださいました。何やら緊急のお話があるとか。
Yeah, my welcomes. I've heard that you're here on some urgent business.
急な訪問となったことをお許しください。再びご協力を願いたく伺いました。私たちの仲間の生死に関わることなのです。
Please excuse the sudden nature of our request. Once again, we're here to ask for your assistance. This is a matter of life and death for one of our allies, friends.
「事情はわかりました。ヤシュトラさんは今も刻印森の地脈をエーテル体となってさまよい続けているのですね。
I understand. So, Y'shtola is presently wandering about or lost within the ley lines surrounding the Black Forest. Black Cloak Forest.
もしそれが本当だとすれば、アルフィノ殿がお考えの通り、森の大精霊に尋ねる以外、行方を知る方法はないでしょう。
If this is true, then it's, as you say, Alphinaud, the only way to divine or find her whereabouts is to ask the great spirits of the forest. Discover her whereabouts, I would say, probably. Man, I'm strangely low energy today.
ヤシトラさんの行方を問うとして一つ問題があります。それは精霊と人の存在の違いに由来するもの。
由来するもの。ん? Okay, that's a weird way of saying stems. Sure. However, if we were to attempt to ask the great spirits of the forest about the whereabouts of Y'shtola, there is one problem. Specifically, it relates to the difference between spirits and people as living things. Fundamental difference between... Yeah, a fundamental difference. Yeah, 存在の違い is like a fundamental difference.
他者を認識するとき、姿や声で違いを知り、名をつけることで区別します。
Yes. Yeah, we people, humans, 人 can mean, you know, mankind. You definitely need some sort of term for different between 人 and 蛮族. Yeah, we humans, people, recognize each other. Yeah, in order to differentiate ourselves from others, we do so by their appearance, their voice, and the names that we attach to each other.
ですが、純粋なエーテル体とも言うべき精霊は、
Or the names that are attached to us, whatever you want to go with.
揺らぎを認識するのです。
Okay. Oh, okay. Yuragi. Yeah, but spirits, beings of pure ether, recognize, differentiate beings by, like, the radiance of their ether and the frequency. Like etheric frequency, basically.
人の耳に届かないのも、空気の揺らめきである音に頼らぬゆえのこと。
空気のである。 Yeah, their voices do not reach human ears, because they don't rely on the vibrations, yeah, rippling through the air in order to communicate.
そのためいかに言葉を尽くしても精霊たちがヤシトラさんを認識するのは難儀でしょう。彼女によく似たエーテルを知れると良いのですが。
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, therefore, we can't describe Yashola to the spirits and expect them to be able to recognize her. If possible, it would be ideal if we could somehow inform them of, show them an example of ether that closely resembles her. Something that resembles her etheric signal. If that's what we gotta do, I've got an idea. Yeah, just got her wand. Wait, what? I guess, no, yeah, you probably need, it probably just like, you can't just use DNA. Wait, but this is the same thing. Would using the wand not be good enough? I mean, I guess it's got other people's ether on it now. Probably shines like fucking crazy under a black light. Yeah, I heard from Yashola that she has a sister in Gridania.
まあ、それは素晴らしい。では、妹さんを探し出し、エバーシェイドまで連れてきていただけますか?
Man, everybody really does talk to Tataru like she is a small child. It's like, wow, that's wonderful. Now then, could you please go, find her sister and bring her to Evershade for me?
かの地で大精霊に語りかけ、ヤシトラさんを探し出してもらいましょう。
Let's speak with the Great Spirit there and ask for their assistance in finding Yashtola. I didn't think that was how this would work.
グリダニアに彼女の親類が滞在して
It's fortunate she
ヤ
has
シトラ
relatives
さんの
in
妹さんは確か
グリダニア
ミトラというお名前だったはずです。聖恋なく財団の一員として活動されているそうです。
I believe that Yashola's sister is a member of Saint Koinak Foundation. Does some form of like charity work.
私が集めた情報によれば、現在は研究の一環でグリダニアに滞在中のようです。アプカルダキにいるらしいので会いに行くです。
According to my information, she's currently staying in Gridania as part of her research. Okay. Heard that she's in Upcar Falls. I'm going to go find her. Yeah, let's go find her. Yay. Sure. Kind of just like right down the road. Can't miss it. I don't remember this shit at all. I do not, even for a second, remember her having a sister. Does this character, like, ever show up again? Yeah, do you know why this place is called Upcoder Falls?
その昔、この水辺でアップカルっていう魔物を買おうとしたんですって。結局、うまくいかなかったらしいけど。
Oh, huh. Up. Wait a minute. Oh, it's one of these little guys. Yeah, those little, like, weird bird guys. Huh. Neat. Yeah, apparently a long time ago they tried to, like, raise one of those, like, they tried to raise those guys in there. Huh. Apparently it didn't go well. Neat. He's a Summoner Questline character, if you remember correctly, and then never shows up again. Yeah, I didn't remember this character ever showing up.
あら、私に何
Did
か
she
ご用
just
か
go to,
し
like,
ら
LA?
そちらの方々もあなたのお仲間
Huh? Yeah, I see. You wish to speak with me, and are these your friends?
お初にお目にかかります。ヤミトラさん。私の名はアルフィノ・ルベユール。こちらはタタルタル城です。
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Yamitora. My name is Alphinaud Reveu, and this is Tataru Taru. Very polite, elegant. And then I do all the talking after he introduces himself. I didn't even introduce myself.
まあ、姉のシトラの同士だったのね。暁の決命のことは聞いているわ。
Huh. He does not seem enthused. Like, yeah, I've heard about, about Stola's. Like, yeah, you're Stola's comrades. I see. I've heard about, the Blood Oath of the Coming Dawn.
クリスタルブレイブに追われているらしいと聞いていたから、心配になって、私も財団の仲間を通じて探していたの。
I heard that they've been chased by the Crystal Braves, or pursued by the Crystal Braves. I was worried and joined my friends in the Foundation in the search efforts.
それにしても、禁術を使うなんて無茶をして、ともかく状況は分かったわ。教えてくれてありがとう。もちろん、協力させていただきます。
But still, using that forbidden or banned magic, unbelievable. She's just saying, like, she always goes too hard, does too much. Yeah. Oh, unbelievably reckless. Anyways, I understand. Thank you for informing me. Of course, I'll be glad to help.
腹違いとはいえ、私たちは実の姉妹、その魂を構成するエーテルの色合いは似ているはずよ。早速、エバーシェードに向かいましょ
う。Okay. Yeah, we may be half sisters. We have similar. Yeah. Who's there? Yeah, we have similar shades of ether. Yeah, the term that they use is like the ether that comprises our souls is of a similar hue. Said to Evershade immediately. So wait, if they're going with like a color thing as well, then yeah, they're really going for like a electromagnetic spectrum sort of. You got wavelengths and shit. Oh, these fuckers. I forgot these characters are like actually important. I kinda, I don't know when I want to start doing all of the job quests. Because there are some of them that I want to do, but it feels weird to like start some of them when I don't have the ability to finish them, you know? It's like, well then, let's begin. Dial Arun. Summoner would be the job quest to do. There's Asians. Ooh. But then I would need to level up Summoner. I don't want to do that. I tried leveling up Dragoon. Or Dragon Knight, rather. I shouldn't use the fake names. And it's hell. Only having one button for AoE
国営の森
fucking
に住まう大
sucks.
精霊よ。森をたゆたう地脈の流れに身を任せ、今もさまよう魂を探し出したまえ。
Yeah, great spirit who dwells deep within the Black Cloak Forest. 森をたゆ流れに。Yeah, please seek out the one who who drifts within the ley lines of the forest, even now wandering. Don't they need to do something with, like, her sister's ether or something like that? Pistola. No. I guess her just being here is good enough? They found her.
地脈を開きます。
Open the ley lines. Or I'm opening the ley line. Hey, there's a lot of people who are very big fans of this scene. I think maybe the other reason why they wouldn't, well, they probably would have banned this one in Charlayan is because apparently if you just immediately throw yourself into the ley line, all your clothes go away too. I can't imagine that really catching on as a form of mass transit. So, wait, they call that... Do they make a distinction between, like... Do they make a distinction in English between, like... Between leyline and live stream? Would you smoke the Yastola joint? Like, do they make a distinction? Because they just use kolmyaku in the Japanese from what I'm seeing here. Like, unless they use a different term. Like, myaku is just like, chimyaku is here, or kolmyaku is just like, you know, it's like the land's veins, right? Pretty much a straight up ley line. It's just a circle of ether that flows throughout the earth. Yeah, we have a room ready at the Carline Cafe Inn. Yeah, hurry and bring Gishola there. Yeah, they do kind of have her wrapped up in a fairly joint-like fashion. So, did we not think to check if any of the other ones were there?
あとは大いなる精霊たちの加護に祈りましょう。
加護に祈りましょう. Okay. Like, yeah, all that's left is to pray for the Great Spirit's protection. Hey, I know you two from the White Mage quest line. You think you could maybe say hi or something instead of just, like, giving me a nod and walking away? No? Okay. I see how it is.
ヤシトラさんの顔を見たら安心して。
Well, yeah, I'm so relieved that we could see, Yashtola.
とにかく見つかってよかったです。
Yeah.
本当によかったです。
I'm so glad we found her. Yeah.
私はこれから富御船の座卓に赴いて
Okay, yeah, he's gonna go back there and give his thanks to, Kane-san again. The quest is just called Yashtola.
ヤシトラさんは旅館泊まり木のお部屋でお休みになっています。まだ意識が戻らないようですが。
お休みになっています。まだ意識が戻っていないようです。The Sleepy Boy, we post MSQ. No, this is weird. This is still the MSQ for Heavensward. This isn't part of the post-patch stuff. It kind of feels like it almost should be, considering, like, you take out Nidhogg and then you know, now you're chasing the Pope and everything, and that, like, it feels kind of like all of the Heavensward stuff is over, but it's not. This is, like, only partway through. Yeah, Yashtola is currently sleeping in the inn, but it seems like she hasn't woken up
で
yet.
も私も精一杯看病のお手伝いをしてますし、ヤミトラさんや現実師さんたちもついていてくれます。きっと大丈夫です。
Amazing. You know, Totoro says that she's doing her absolute utmost to nurse her back to health. And she's got all of the magicians or spiritualists with her too, so, you know, it's gonna be okay.
オレオさん、ヤシトラさんの意識が戻ったら、お帰りなさいの贈り物をしたいのです。
Yeah, I'd like you to prepare a welcoming, like a welcome back present. There's a term for that. I don't remember what the term for that is in English. Basically throwing like a coming home party. Or gotta get her something,
い
some
つ
sort
か
of
帰っ
present.
てくると信じて、前々から準備していたのです。ほとんど出来上がっているのですが、最後の仕上げに使うものがまだ届いていないのです。
Okay, apparently she's been preparing it for a very long time, you know, in preparation for everybody coming back, but yeah, it's almost finished, but it's, you know, it still needs some finishing
お手
touches.
数ですが、川細工師ギルドのゲバさんと現実師ギルドのエスミヤンさ
Okay,
んか
we
ら
gotta get some stuff from the Leatherworkers Guild. And the, it's not like magicians, like spiritualists. Some, I can't remember what it's actually called. I need to look up the kanji again. Might be illusionist. It might actually be illusionist, but I think that's just the MTL being whack. God, man, coming back here is dredging up some uncomfortable memories. I don't know why the fuck I did crafting.
オレオじゃないか。川細工師としての仕事でも探しに来たのか。おう、タタルからの依頼の品を受け取りに
Like, oh, hey, you here for another, leatherworking job? Oh, no, you're here to pick up something from, a job for Tataru?
お客様としての来訪だったのかい。そりゃ、
I see you're here as a
失礼してね
customer.
例の品なら
My
できる
apologies, got the,
しかし、
got the
タタル
thing.
のやつ、あんな奇妙なキメラ生物の比較を一体どこで手に入れたのやら。注文通りに加工するのには苦労させられたよ。
I'm sorry, what the fuck? Yeah, but, yeah, where the, yeah, but, yeah, where the heck did Tataru get that weird chimera leather? Yatsu. Tataru no yatsu. Yeah, she really put us through the ringer trying to get this one done. It's not really the correct tone, but Yeah, that was it was apparently a very tough time working with chimera leather. And where did she get that? Who sold Tataru chimera leather? I have no idea how you would actually translate that, but it is like illusion or fan. Like, yeah, that is sort of like illusion. You would probably just go with illusionist. I guess, maybe? Not sure. Not confident.
現術師オレオではありませんか。その後も変わりないようですね。今日は一体どのようなご用向きでしょう。
How can I help
タ
you?
タル城からの依頼の件ですね。借り受けた品は森の清流で清め、精霊たちの加護を得られるよう祈りを捧げておきました。
Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine that it would be live stream in katakana. It might be some other term, but... Okay, the items were purified with, like, yeah, spiritual energy of the forest.
さあ、受け取ってください。しかし、これを使いこなすのは至難の業で。
It's gonna be difficult to use, even he would have a hard time, so some sort of, like, ridiculously powerful wand. That's how it is in katakana. Oh, or that's how it is in Final Fantasy VII is as katakana. Yeah, they kind of are, like... It does seem like they just kind of throw in some stuff from older Final Fantasies, even when the Japanese isn't using the term. Like, if they wanted it to be a direct reference, they would use the term from the older game that they wanted to use, you know, like having him be called Cid, or using the, like, the Forbidden Lands for, like, you know, the evil lands, or whatever, or Ancient Teleport. Or Ultima. Those are all, like, intentional. Yeah, did you get that thing I sent you? Yes, I did.
ありがとうございます。さすがは、エオルゼアを代表する川細工師の技です。私が用意しておいた衣装との組み合わせも、バッチリです。
Yeah, okay, so she made her a new outfit. Apparently the leather, the craftsmanship is top-notch. Go great with the outfit she made. I got what she got from the illusionist.
ふふふ、きっと喜んでくれますよ。あとは、ヤシュトラさんの意識が戻ってくれれば。
Yeah, the quest is literally just waste time, go around, talk to two people. There's a lot of these. Yeah, alright, now we've got it. Now we got it already. All that's left is for Yashtola to
ヤシ
wake
ュト
up.
ラさんには、今、ヤミトラさんがついて。
Yashtola is with Yamitora. It'll never get better. I'm not really expecting it though. Yes! Yeah, that's not accurate, MTL. Yeah, you're still, thank goodness you're awake. Yeah. How dare you. I should chuck your ass back into the ether. You made Tataru cry. Back into the soup. I'm glad you're safe.
アルフィノ様、少し雰囲気が変わったのかしら。変ね。今まで以上に人のエーテルを強く感じられるわ。
Yeah. Alphinaud, you're something about you has changed a bit. Like, that's kind of his aura. It's strange. I can, like, feel people's ether far more strongly, it seems. Lost in the Livestream is the name of this quest in the end. Wait, did we get a new quest, or was this one still just called Y'shtola?
もう具合は大丈夫なのかい?
Yeah, are you feeling better? And man, really, he's immediately busting out the kite. Like, yeah, so, you feeling better?
ありがとうミトラ。また後で。
Yeah, thank you, Mitora. I'll see you again soon. No, we won't. And Mitora was never heard from again.
さっきの戦勝祝賀会の後、何があったんだい? 脱出路は瓦礫の山だというが。
Man, he's really whipping out, like, he is immediately going, 何があったんだい? Like, this is such a hard tone switch. It is a ridiculously hard tone switch. Lost in the live stream was the previous quest. This one's been changed from Y'shtola to Tataru's surprise. Why? 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 Yeah, what happened after the commencement or victory celebration? Victory celebration. I heard the escape route was just reduced to rubble.
あなたとミーフィリアを逃がすため、追っ手の足止めに地下水道の天井を崩落させたの。
I destroyed the ceiling of the underground aqueduct to capture the pursuers, or to stop our pursuers, and to allow you and Minfilia to escape. This is the only change I actually agree on. This quest isn't about Y'shtola. This, like all quests, is about Tataru. That's true. That's true. You could change every quest to just be a commentary of how Tataru feels about the quest. I would be 100% behind that change.
その際、せめて一緒にいたサンクレットだけでも助けようと、エンシェントテレポを発動したのだけれど、地脈をさまようことになってしまったわ。
だけども、一緒にサンクレットだけども。Wait a minute. だけども助けようと。Yeah, at that time I activated ancient teleport to at least be able to escape with Thancred. That might be a little bit of shade being thrown at Thancred of being like, God, you like it sucks, but I kind of had to get out with him. But it doesn't really read that way. But I ended up being trapped within the ley lines.
そういえば、ミーフィリアは？みんなはどこなの？
Speaking of which, where's Minfilia? Where is everybody?
残念ながら、君以外は消息を絶ったままだ。
立ったまま。うん。立ったままだ。Okay. Unfortunately, we've lost contact. Or, this is like communications have ceased with all stages except for you.
君たちを追っていたのは、クリスタルブレイブだったそうだね。すまない。すべては私のおごりが招いた結果だ。
It seems the ones who were after all of you were the Crystal Braves. I'm sorry. All of this is because of my pride.
いいえ、
Hubris.
そんなことはないわ。暁の灯火を消さずにいてくれてありがとう、アルフィノ様。
See, again, she talks mad shit about Thancred. She does not even remotely want to talk shit about Alphinaud. It's like, it's like, no, that's not true at all. Yeah, thank you for keeping the light of the dawn alive, Alphinaud. Lord Sir Alphinaud. And she calls him Alphinaud-sama.
私が見つけ出してみせるです。
受付の名にかけて。Yeah, okay. Yeah, everyone else has to be alive and well too. On my name as the Dawn's receptionist. I'll find him.
そうだね、タタル。そして暁を立て直そう。
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Taro. And then we'll rebuild the Dawn.
元気な姿を見て安心したわ。なら私も張り切らないとね。
Yeah, I'm relieved to see you're all doing so well. So then, I need to get my act together too. I actually like, get my act together from the MTLA.
ヤシトラさん、お着替えはこちらです。実はイシュガルドで裁縫の修行をして作っていたのです。再会に備えて新しい衣装を。
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, you saw it. Here, I've got a new outfit for you. I made it in actually I studied sewing or sewing in Ishgard. I made it myself. 再会に備えて以上. Yeah, it's it's a welcome back gift. Yeah. Yeah, look out, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. And I don't even want to check what the English says for that quest. It's probably she probably just talks shit. Damn, that fit is clean. Hell yeah. The fucking look that she gives. Nobody can stop Taro once she gets serious.
七も陛下の暗殺計画にイシュガルドの動乱。予想以上に時間が経過していたのね。
Yeah, I heard everything from Totaro. Far more time than I expected has passed since the assassination attempt on Queen Nanamo and the upheaval the upheaval in Ishgard.
我々の目下の目的は魔大陸に向かったイシュガルド教皇を追うことだ。
Jesus. Yeah, our immediate objective is the pursuit of the Pope of Ishgard, who is headed for the Forbidden Lands. That's what I'm going with.
それには魔大陸を守る防御フィールドを突破するための飛空艇に取り付けるエーテルの昇格、エーテルラムが必要なのね。
Exposition. She just said we need the thing that we were talking about, where you need the ether ram to break through the ether field in the ether band that's surrounding the Forbidden Land. Which apparently Totaro, communicated all of that entirely correctly.
そうなんだ。君のエーテル学の知識でどうにかならないものだろうか。
Yes, that's right. With your expertise in etherology, is there anything that you think you can do? Drinking this bar would be weird. Yeah, the stained glass is really out of place. There's only 5 tables too.
通過できるほどの大穴をうがつとなると、
一筋縄ではいかないわね。
We'll see. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, so drilling a hole in a defensive field that the ancient Allied civilization constructed, just large enough for an airship to pass through. Definitely not a normal strategy. Yeah, it's really like, you know, that's not going to be easy. Yeah, but she could do it.
シャーレアンが誇るエーテル学の権威、魔導野郎の知恵を借りれば。
Oh god, is it frog time? I think it's frog time. It's frog time? Fuck. Yeah. If we were to rely on the wisdom of Motoya, the pride of Charlean etherology? She's like the prime etherology authority, I guess. Academic terms. I don't fucking know.
的親、かつてそのような賢者がいたと。
Yeah, Motoya. Yeah, I've heard of her before.
ヤシトラさんの新装備、お似合いです。苦労して裁縫の勉強をした甲斐がありました。
Yay. Yeah, Yustol's outfit looks great on her. It is worth all the hard work I put in on learning how to make clothes. Yay.
的親というのは私の師匠にあたる人。魔法研究が進んだ学術都市シャーレアンにおいてもこの人ありと謳われた老賢者よ。
Okay. Actually, I was like, okay, what was I going to do? I was going to check the name of the quest real quick. Lost in Live Stream, Tatar Surprise. So it's going to be really easy to find them in Japanese because one of them is literally just called Yashtola. Yashtola. Omyaku. Yeah, the other one was Lost in the Ley Lines. Sharean. Iza. Sharean. Iza. Sharean. Wait, is the next quest just called? No, that's not what that next one's called. Huh, I think the ordering here might be out of whack. Yeah, that's I don't think that's right. I'll have to check the quest name again. Motoya is the name of my mentor. She is a wise magical researcher. Like even within the academic capital of the world, Charlene, she's a renowned sage.
ただし、かなり偏屈な人でね。自分の意見は決して曲げない頑固者といったところかしら。
Okay. However, she's a very... This is... Hinkutsu has a couple of meanings. Like, she's eccentric, but also very, stubborn. Yeah, I would say that she's a yeah, wow. Gung? Wait, really? Gung? Yeah, okay, yeah, I would say that she's like What's a good term for like a stubborn person? Because this is like, you know, like pig-headed, basically, but that doesn't really sound like something that Yashola would say, but it is like, this is like pretty harsh. And she's an incredibly stubborn person who like never yields an inch on her opinions.
15年前、ガレマール帝国のアラミゴ侵攻を受けて、シャーレアンの住民が北洋の本国に大撤収した時も最後まで抵抗したくらいなんだから。
Yeah, even after the inhabitants of Charlan made a yeah, like the great retreat to the well, yeah, a great like withdrawal to the mainland. She stayed on the yeah, she fought it out to the very end. Oh god. Montoya is another callback to FF1, just an old witch. Huh. Yeah, I thought the name rang a bell.
結局、住人が去って廃墟と化したハイとシャーレアンの側で今もなお一人隠居生活を続けているわ。
Oh, that's why this quest is called Onward to Charlan. Yeah, in the end, she lives a lonely life in seclusion near the abandoned city of the ruined city of Charlan, you know, entirely bereft of people. It's like a lonely retirement.
となると、次の目的地は低地ドラバニアか。私にとっては15年ぶりの生まれ故郷への再訪になるな。
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Didn't they say that... Wait, they said there was like 15 years ago... The Empire showed up. Didn't... okay, oh wait, yeah, they went back to the mainland. That's where Alphinaud went to. Okay. I was wondering, like, wait a second, where the fuck did he grow up? But yeah, so the next place we're going is, Lowland Dravania then. Guess I'm going to, you know, finally go home after 15 years away.
私たち兄弟は低地ドラバニアの植民都市で生まれ、その後、大撤収とともに北洋諸島の本国に渡ったんだ。以後、ハイトを訪れる機会がなくてね。
ドラバニアの都市。Yeah, my sister and I were born in the colony in Lowland Dravania, and later with the great with the great retreat, we moved to the homeland in the North Sea Islands, having a chance to visit the ruins since.
では、アルフィノ様の15年ぶりの里帰りのついでに、頑固者の老婆の説得に行きましょう。
Well then, like, let's go try and persuade this stubborn old woman while you're off on your, like, you know, off visiting home.
おいおい、それじゃあ目的が逆じゃないか。ともかく長旅になることは確かだ。ひとまずイシュガルドに戻り、計画を立てるとしよう。
Yeah, that's... Wait. Yeah, that's the opposite of what we're here for. Wait, yeah, because she said, like, we're gonna try and, like, beat some sense into this old lady. It's like, wait, no, we're trying to, like, get her opinion on things, right? Yeah, anyway, it's going to be a long trip, so let's, go back to Ishgard and make a plan. Wait a minute, but Yashola probably doesn't have the Aetheryte in Ishgard, so wouldn't it take, like, way longer to get her to Ishgard? No? Also, what about the whole thing of, like, you know, there being, like, a gigantic civil war in Ishgard right now? Like, isn't it supposed to be, like, stupid unstable? Isn't this like the last place we should be?
ヤシトラさんを見つけることができたんです。きっと他の皆さんとも再会。
Yeah, finally managed to find your soul. I'm sure we'll find everybody else
こ
too.
こがポート・イシュガルドなのね。感慨深くはあるけど、旅を急がないと。街を探訪するのはまたの機会にするわ。
Yeah, so this is the imperial city of Ishkar. It's deeply moving, but yeah, we'll have to explore the city on some other time.
私たちの次の目的地は低地ドラバニアのハイとシャーレ。
Yep,
しかし
we're going there
カ
to
バチへと向
meet
かうために
Montoya.
は高地ドラバニアを西へ横断しなければならない。長く過酷な旅になるだろう。
Okay, in order to reach there, we're going to need to go to the Western Highlands, through the Western Highlands of Dravania. There will be a long and grueling journey. No, it
そこ
won't.
で
I can
タタルに
fly.
はイシュガルドに残り、引き続き行方不明者の情報収集に当たってもらいたい。
行方不明者の情報収集. That is such a mouthful. Yeah, therefore, I would like for Totaro to remain in Ishgard and continue your investigation into the missing persons, into our remaining missing persons.
了解です。
Understood.
ハイとシャーレアイに向かうのは私とヤシトラ、オレオの3人だ。まずは道中となるテールフェザーを目指そう。
Okay, we're gonna go to Tailfeather along the way first. Sure. Iza. Yeah, no, this one's just called Iza. Sade on it. So, like, yeah, onward to Charlene. I think they reused this title for, like, a later quest in the English, which is weird. I don't know why. It's all just so confusing.
以前ここを訪れた時は君に加えてイゼルとエス。
Yeah, I didn't. There's like an achievement there, I guess. Yeah, last time we were here was with, Izel and Estidian. You know, it hasn't been very long, but it still feels nostalgic.
さすがに沈脈帰りの体に長旅は答えるわね。でもだいぶ調子が戻ってきたわ。
Yeah, it was, considering I just got, yeah, my body just got back from the ley lines. It was rather arduous, but yeah, I'm can feel my strength coming back to me.
ハイとシャーレアンに着くまでには本調子に戻してみせるわよ。
Yeah, by the time we get to the abandoned city of Charlene, I should be back to normal. Well, it's more like, yeah, I'll be back to normal. Indeed. Oh, Idleshire.
休憩も
Idleshire.
取れたことだし、旅路を急ぎましょう。ハイとシャーレアンへ行くには、ここからさらに西へと進む必要があるわ。
Yeah, now that we've had a break, let's continue on the journey to get back to the abandoned city of Charlene. We'll need to continue west from here.
現地の蛮族、グナース族の勢力圏を抜ける形になる。ドラゴン族
Okay, yeah, we
西の
gotta
参道を
watch out for the
下って抜ける
Gnoss
と
and the
目指
dragons.
す
Go to the west, just relating instructions to a place that I have a quest marker for and can teleport to. I like how I've got full flying and like an aetherite damn near right there, and they're still gonna be there first. The Warrior Blade has to be the most chronically late person in existence. That's saying something come from me, because I'm normally that guy. Shit just always ends up going wrong. This whole questline does feel like, hey, weren't we, like, racing against time or something? It kind of feels like this probably should have happened before the Pope stuff. In terms of timing. Like, they probably should have fit this one in before then? I forgot this dude was doing this shit. The snow from the Appalachian Mountains falls down in countless streams and eventually forms together to form the Sayak River. Sayak River.
低地ドラバニアは豊かな自然に恵まれ長らく一つの都市を養ってきた。
Okay, yeah, it's just okay. The blessings of Earth is yeah. Yeah, it's just Charlian benefited from the blessings of the Earth. You know, this very fertile area. The academic city of Charlene is now in ruin, with its previous inhabitants having fled north. Thornton's an old man. Yeah, it might just be that, like, he's got to take a lot of naps.
的親が住んでいるのは低地ドラバニアを貫く大河サリャク川の向こう岸よ。まずは川を渡るルートを探しましょう。
The overwhelming majority of this dialogue doesn't matter. Matoya's on the other side of the Sayak River. We gotta find a way over it. I might be going back into skip mode. It has been a long time. But the last, like, 3 quests have been 95% of the dialogue boxes have just been directions. God, dude, is there... Let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you a question. This might be, like, some full-on Zoomer shit. Right? But I feel like there are very few things that are more infuriating than, in this day and age, you ask somebody where something is, and they start giving you step-by-step driving instructions. No, that's not what I need at all. I just need to know a rough, like, location. I'm going to look up the directions on my phone. I'm not going to rely on your, like, navigational skills of, like, yeah, so you hop on, like, 75 and then go down for, like, 5 miles and you're going to want to take a left onto... Like, I'm not listening to anything that you say at that point. Not even remotely. Everything you say is going to be completely ignored. Google Maps will tell me where to get there. All I'm asking is, oh, I heard... Oh, you said there was, like, a Michael's around here? Like, how far away is it? I'm just asking for a time estimate. I do not ever need directions. I don't care if you know a back route, it's not going to be faster than Google Maps. Never. Everybody always says, like, oh, you know, you don't want to use Google Maps. I know a faster way. Their way is never faster. Literally never. Not once. God damn, this place is cool. Wait a second, is it Kururu time? Is it Kururu time? Or not yet? Because didn't they, like, Nephilia said that they found Kururu, right?
知識は人を求めず、この石碑に刻まれたシャーレアンのモットーよ。知識とは人が自ら求めなければ得られぬものという意味ね。
うん。人を求めず。Yeah, knowledge must, like, pursuit of knowledge. Yeah, it's... Yeah, I don't remember when Kururu shows up either. Yeah, it's... So this motto is like, you know, knowledge comes to those who seek. But more specifically, like, knowledge does not come unless you seek, right? Motto of the Charlanes, inscribed on this monument. That's something that knowledge is something that you can't find unless you search it out yourself.
第6西暦1300年代初頭、北洋諸島の学術都市、シャーレアンの学士たちがエオルゼアの知識を集めんとして、この地にやってきた。
Yeah, in the early 1300s, scholars from the city of, the academic, or the scientific city of Arlean, in the North Sea Islands came to this region to gather knowledge on Eorzea.
彼らが築いた学術調査のための観測基地にはいつしか多くの人が集まり、植民都市として発展したわ。エオルゼア6大都市に数えられるほどにね。
Yeah, this scientific research base that they're using soon attracted a large number of people, and the city developed into a full-blown colony, one of the 6 largest cities in Eorzea.
それが15年前の大撤収以来、無人の廃墟と化
大撤
し、
収。
今や訪れる者もいないというわけ。
I don't know what you would go with for Daiteshu. I guess you would go with, like, Great Retreat. Yeah, since the Great Retreat 15 years ago, it's become a uninhabited ruin that no one visits anymore. No, I come here all the fucking time, actually.
ところがどっこい第5回。無人どころか人いっぱい。ゴブリンゴブゴブ大所帯。
Okay. Wait a minute, this all rhymed. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big misunderstanding. Yeah, there's... Yeah, there's a lot of, there's goblins. There's goblins. Hate goblins so much it's unreal. Holy shit, look at this dude.
ゴブリン族盗賊か
Goblins? Bro, you can't just say that, Alphinaud. It's like, goblins, so, like, they're thieves. Bandits. Bro, you can't just say that. Alphinaud is... You know, that's actually... He's
これ
very
またす
French.
ごい第5回。盗人盗賊大嫌い。この地は我らの土地だゴブ。我らの新たな国となる大事な土地だゴブ。
You know, it really does pan out that Alphinaud is French, considering how incredibly racist he is. Yeah, another gigantic misunderstanding. Yeah. Yeah, we hate, thieves and bandits. Yeah, this land is our land. Our new goblin country. Our precious goblin land. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna kick all of them out. Yeah, we're gonna kick all of them out.
あら、それは少し違うのではないかしら。私とアルフィノ様は、ここシャーレアンの出身なんだけれど。
Oh God, no. Oh, this isn't gonna turn into a problem at all. Yeah, that's a little bit wrong. A little different. Me and Alphinaud here are from here. We're from Charlan, though. What do you mean it's your land?
侵入してるのお前さん。不法侵入元さんゴブ。
Yeah, you're trespassers. No trespassing allowed. I don't remember any of this. So are we just gonna go kill all of these goblins? Like, we can do so. I don't think that, like, they don't have souls.
話がややこしくなってきたぞ。ともかく、私たちは、領有権を主張しに来たわけではない。川を渡るために、ここを通り抜けたいだけなんだ。
The goblins just take out cell phones and start recording you. God damn it. Yeah, we're not here to place a claim on any territory. We just want to go through to cross the river.
無益な争いをして、被害を出すよりも、話し合って、お互いに協力すべきだと思うが、いかがかな？
Rather than any pointless fighting and causing any meaningless damage. Injury, rather. Like, I think we should talk things out and work together. How does that sound? No, fuck off. Or we could just kill them. No one would know.
チコ、敵対しないの本当か？それならしっかり対話、5部。スローフィクスと話す5部。我らの町にご案内。
Oh, they're already calling it this is their fucking land. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're really not hostile. Let's go talk. Yeah, we'll lead you to Slowfix. Yeah, lead them through the city. And we'll guide you. The way these guys talk is very annoying. It's just kind of broken up. It's definitely not the same level of obnoxious bullshit as in the English, where they start saying like fiddly fix and gobby gob make talky talk with mouth flap. Gib gab have strokey stroke. And you know, that's just a coin flip between masturbation and an actual stroke. Might be both.
確かに、ここには利用できるものが多そうだが。
利用できるもの. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of people, you know, making use of the place. Or rather, like, in need of the place.
カイト、シャーレアンに住んでいる人たちがいた。
Yeah, no idea that people are living in the abandoned city of Charlan. Yeah, no, this whole place is actually, like, very, very inhabited. Also, it seems like there's people who aren't just goblins.
チコ、ここはイディルシャヤ。我らが誇る新たな町5部。
This is Idleshire, our proud new city. Wonderful new city, Idleshire.
よう、スローフィクス、私に理解。
Yeah, yo, Slowfix. Like these more newcomers.
私の名はアルフィノ・ルベユール。そしてこちらがオレオとやシュトラ。旅の途中でサリャク川を渡ろうとしていたんだが。
The goblins, yeah, they use Gobu, but they do talk in they talk in kind of broken up grammar, in the sense of, you know, they don't really use a ton of particles. They just kind of like they use very short, simple phrases. Yeah, my name is Alphinaud. We're trying to cross a river. Skip mode. I don't care about this.
しようと思ってこっちに来たってわけかい。そこをスローフィクスたちゴブリン族の連中にとっ捕まったと再現だった。
So you came here just trying to cross the river, then you got caught up with Slowfix and all of them. That's unlucky, bro.
イディルシャヤと言ったかしら。こんな集落ができていたことを知らなかったから少しばかり驚いたわ。
No, yeah, I've seen the English goblin shit, and it makes my skin crawl. I'm just every time I see the English goblin stuff, I just imagine like, man, I have been at some tables where some really dog shit TTRPGs were played, and I can just see like a college-age Toby Fox getting up from the table and like jumping around while doing the little goblin voice with that stuff of like, oh, no, Slowfix make talky talk with friendly friend. And the whole time I'm there, I'm just like, man, I want to get the fuck out of this guy's parents' house. Like, but I already paid for my part of the pizza, and like, that's gonna show up. But I'm sure as shit not showing up for session 2 of whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, so you said this was called Idleshire. I didn't know that, you know, this place existed. Like, the settlement had been set up. Treasure hunter.
有用な品を求めて海沿いにやってきたんだ。そこでこいつらと出会ったのさ。
Yeah, we're treasure hunters. We came to the seaside in search of, like, yeah, valuables left behind in this abandoned city, and so we met these guys.
最初はバチバチ対立した5部。それでも今では仲間5部。 力を合わせて町づくり、みんなで新たな国づくり。
国づくり. Yeah, like this is a great example of the way that they talk, right? This is just very, very simple, like childish, right? Yeah. At first, yeah, we fought a lot. Right? At first we fought a lot. But now we're friends. Yeah. Working together, building a city, building a country. Like, they should just be kind of speaking in short sentences, slightly broken English.
シャーレアン人は去ったこの塔、自分たちの新しい町として再生しようとしているのね。
Please tell me that that's not real. Please tell me that's not real, Sandamar. There's no fucking way that's real. There is no fucking way that's real. There's no fucking way. I said, shield. Okay, yeah, so she says she's trying to rebuild. Like, bring it back to life. You know, really trying to fix the place up. I'm Googling this. There's no fucking way that's a real line. All I can find about that is Pushko. Wait, is that supposed to be like a sound effect of them speaking through the mask of Uplanders helped Gabi flock, earned right to be citizens of Idleshire, but Slowfix must ask another favor. Goodly Uplander, no time to eye catch. What is bringing Uplander here? I hate this. That's death penalty. I feel like that whoever wrote that should be in jail. I see. I see. So you're attempting to restore this this city that we Charlayans left behind, or that we Charlayans abandoned.
ほう、あんたたちはシャーレアン人なのかい。まあ、簡単に言えばそういうことだな。使える建物は多いし、気候も環境も住むのに悪くない。
Yeah. Okay, you're saying that this in the middle of a rainstorm. It's like, oh yeah, so you're Charlayans, you say. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, to put it simple, you know, this is, you know, there's a lot of usable buildings, and, you know, the climate's not bad, too. Not that bad either, they say, as we're in torrential rain. Okay, no, it's not well. Constant conflicts with Goblin Group called the Blue Hand. Okay, if you can help us, you're free to use the place. No, I don't want to do this. 取引成立ということにしておこうか。取引成立にしておこうか。No, yeah, this is hell. Yeah, we're in a hurry though. Yeah, whatever. Let's call it a deal. How is this even a thing that we need to do in any way, shape, or form? We could just walk through. We're not asking to stay in the place. We literally are just going to go through. Big fan of the goblin in the shop behind Alphinaud, just hanging out at a campfire. Oh, what? This guy just chilling?
青の手ゴブラの邪魔をするから憎き奴らを倒すためから作
Oh,
戦
they
に
do
は
the
検討中から
I don't like that.
シャーレアンみんな
I don't
去
like
って
that.
町だけ残っただからゴブたち決めたのだ。ここに住むこと決めたのだ。
Yeah, they just kind of talk in short phrases. Like, it's not that... This is hell. Yeah, everyone left, so the... Yeah, 잘해요, 민나. Yeah, like they just... yeah, look, it's even just split up like this. I don't get where they're getting this whole, like, making up a childish sing-songy bullshit thing. It just sounds dumb. Okay, dangerous around in Iroshire. Shire's looking at a lot of magical traps. Okay, get rid of a golem.
ゴーレムが居座っているですって。おそらくは侵入者対策。真理は死んだという合言葉を聞かせれば、強制的にゴーレムの動作を終了させることができるわ。うまくいけば戦わずに排除できるでしょう。
Oh, wait, yo, that's kind of cool. That's a pretty direct Emmett reference, Met Emmett reference. Oh, what the goblins actually look like under the thing? That's actually kind of tight. Wait, what the fuck would they do for this? Because this is like, that's actually, I like that a lot. I take back some of the shit I just said about this being lame. Shindi wa shinda. So it's Shindi wa shinda is the, you know, both of them are she. Shindi wa shinda. You know, so it's kind of like a rhyming thing. That's, I believe that's going to be a direct reference to the classical, you know, the Jewish golem thing of, you know, you've got... The automata were employed as sentinels and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was knots and crosses. What? No, that's... What? No. Come on, man. This is actually cool. This is, I believe, a direct reference to the actual, you know, the Jewish folklore thing with you have Emmet. What Emmet is... What was the... Yeah. It's... No, yeah, I know that they use Emmet for Emmet Selk, which is sick as fuck. They might be doing a reference to it by calling an Aleph crosses, but using knots and crosses for something that's a reference to like Jewish mythology, I don't know. But it's that the characters scrawled across on the golem in Jewish mythology is Emmet, and you would remove the Aleph, the from it, turning it into Met, which means death. Emmet being truth, and then Met being death. So doing Shindi wa Shinda is truth is dead. That's a direct reference. It's gotta be a direct reference. That's fun. I like that. So why would you get rid of that in the English? That's fun. Yeah, you'll be able to eliminate without a fight. So it's... Yeah, so they turned it into like a code phrase of the truth is dead.
3人で分担しましょう。それぞれ自分の担当箇所が終わったらスローフィックスに報告することにしましょう。
Wait, does that turn it into like a tic-tac-toe thing? No. No, please no. I'm looking it up. What? Knots and crosses. British term for tic-tac-toe? Yeah, that's... Wait, why? Yeah, let's
チャット
divide the
の
word.
会話モードを正モードにして、キーボードやソフトウェアキーボードで、真理は死んだと合言葉を入力しましょう。
Wait, yeah, this is cool. Because you have to type in, okay, and that makes sense in the fucking... That makes sense why you put it here in here too, because it was, the truth comes to those who seek, and the deactivation phrase for these guys is the truth is dead. That, like, makes sense. Why would you change it to knots and crosses? What? Again, where is the flavor? Where is the flavor? Like, seriously, where is the flavor? That's all of the flavor in that bit. No, that's the right shit. Will this work? Yeah, it works.
合言葉を聞かせると、
Yay. If the game's set to Japanese, you have to actually do the Japanese incantation properly. Instead of saying tic-tac-toe. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That like actually fucking bothers me. Why would you get rid of the flavor? Like even just putting in the truth is dead in English, that's still a reference. It still works. People go, oh yeah, it's like, the thing with the golem in folklore.
これで
Yeah,
ゴ
okay,
ー
we
レム
did
の
it.
闇とおさらば、拡張工事に専念できるゴブ。
Yeah, okay. Can we leave?
問題解決してくれてゴブとしては大満足。お前さんたち
大満足。
よりとゴブ。
Yeah, for solving our problems. I was pleased as could be. You're all good people.
それでは、砂略川の対岸に渡る協力を。ところが、
Okay, now they know. Let's cross over the river.
無手活流な
Last
知り合いが
request.
危険地帯
Fucking
に
hell. We gotta go save somebody from Blue Hand.
同じゴブリン族でも容赦ないゴブ。どうか知人を
容
連れ
赦ない
戻してほしいゴブ。
Okay, yeah, they're goblins like us, but they're mean goblins. Okay.
なんだか嫌な予感がするのは気のせいかしら。
I've got a bad feeling about this. Might just be my imagination. Wait, they changed the blue hand to the Illuminati? Why? That's just dumb.
ともかく、スローフィクスの知り合いが
That doesn't make any sense.
助けるしかあるまい。俺を、ヤシトラ、急ぐとしよう。
No, okay, hold up. Let me benefit of the doubt. No, there's nobody uses the term blue hand for Illuminati in Japanese. I just thought I would check just in case, but no, that's yeah, no, okay. Why would you use the term Illuminati? Like, that's what we're doing? We're just throwing in regular, like, real-world concepts? Like, bro, are we... Okay, sorry, are we just gonna start doing shit like, oh, yeah, dude, you need to rescue Gabi Friend from the Dallas Cowboys. Are we just gonna start renaming the place names in the game to, like, real places, too? Like, are we gonna change Charlene to Charleston? Gonna make up a whole thing about how they've got a fucking... like, a traditional folk dance? Fucking shuffle? Alphinaud suspects Tom Brady deflated the... Well, no, it's Tom T''M. Fucking Christ. Let me guess, there's gonna be a bunch of blue shit here, too. Or, like, their uniforms are gonna be blue, or they're gonna have, like, a blue thing. Like, let's look at their stuff. They appear to be blue. They appear to be fucking blue. There's literally blue hand marks graffitied on the walls. Wait, where? I didn't see those. Where were they? Like on the entryway to town or something? Didn't see it. Well, I mean, there's all the blue stuff on the walls there, and... Why would they change this to Illuminati? That's just baffling. That's just a real life concept. The end went over? Yeah, that's just a blue hand. Oh, and it's a hand. It's a little oven mitt. That's cute. Because they wear gloves.
五部の盟友、お久し、渋から。
お久し。
なんでこんなところからに?
Yeah. Oh, friend of Gobu. What brings you here? They are doing a little bit of a rhyming thing. Like, you would probably want to keep that, but you wouldn't turn it into, like, baby talk. Cool. A perfect scavenging place that I found.
嫌な予感が的中したわ。やっぱり元回遊旅団のブレイフロックスだったのね。
Oh, it's fucking Brayflox. It's fucking
ここは
Brayflox.
青の手が支配している地域だそうよ。元副団長のベースケートから聞いたことがあるんだけど、あなた、青の手と因縁があったんじゃないかしら。
Yeah. Wait a second. 因縁。あと、青の手。Wait a second. にスケートから聞いたことがあるけど、スケート。Something about blue hand? I guess there might be like something previously about this dude with like a blue hand or something? And like, you know, there's some sort of association?
五部の妙義でちょちょいのちょい。
五部の妙義でちょちょいのちょい。Okay, yeah, it's like, yeah, what do you, like who cares about the blue hand? That's easy. Yeah, with my skill, you know, they'll be done like that. Oh look, they've got a fucking oven mitt, blue hand on their fucking helmet.
誰が余裕でちょちょいのちょい？今度こそ逃がさんぞ、ブレイフロックス。
Yeah, who you... Yeah. Chochoi no choi. I don't know how the fuck you would actually translate that, but it's definitely still not fucking baby talk. Yeah, this time we're gonna get you Brayflox.
ゴブリンチーズの秘伝製法、盗み出してくれたな。忘れたとは言わせぬぞ。
Yeah. Oh yeah, he stole the secret recipe for goblin cheese that the Blue Hands made. You won't let him forget that. Okay.
そのケントックに時効5部
Wait a second, that's a great joke. Solo kid. So wait, this is a great double... Wait, this is a great fucking pun. Wait, I hate this, but that's great. He's like, so he's saying that is well past, like it's well overdue. He's saying that literally that is past the statute of limitations, but it's also the term that you use for like aging cheese. Right? So it's like, you know, there's like a joke there. Like, it's already way past the statute of limitations, but it's also a term that you would use for aging cheese. It's actually a pretty good joke. The English is, Brayflox did no unright. Cheese recipe is gotta be birthright. They just couldn't think of a rhyme, so they made up a fake word. And they didn't even translate the joke. It's a hard joke. It's not an easy joke to do, but there's a joke here. There's a good joke here that he's using G Cole, which is like not a that's not really the word that you would expect him to use in this situation, and it's also cheese related in some way, shape, or form. Kind of, maybe. I'm not entirely sure if that's used for cheese. I think it is. Probably is, because these writers are decent. Okay, yeah, no questions. Yeah, we're using fours. Oh fuck, look at them go. How are these guys the Illuminati?
ここで会ったが100年目、仲間もろとも葬り去ってくれる。
ここで会った100年目。仲間もろともくれる。Damn! Wait, that's fucking radical. He said, yeah, this is a, wait, this guy uses, like, really cool turns of phrase. Yeah, this is a stroke of good luck. All, like, send you and all your friends to oblivion. Literally, like, I will consign you to oblivion. Sick.
仲間になんてなったつもりはないんだけど、やるしかなさそうね。
仲間になんてなったつもりはないんけど。ないんだけど。Wait, that's also a great bit. It's like, yeah, I don't think I wasn't planning on being friends with him or anything, though. I guess we gotta do it. Wait, they also cut Yashola's joke there, saying like, no, we're not actually trying to be friends with these fucking goblins. Yashola seems to really dislike these goblins. Not a fan. I don't like goblins. Oh. I don't give a shit about these bombs either. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna keep hitting this guy. Here, let me just throw a heal aura on them for now. Could be fine. Whatever. I don't think there's any actual mechanics I need to deal with. Why am I here, by the way? Okay, apparently she's gonna pull something. We need to buy her some time. Oh. Oh, never mind. Wasn't necessary. Yeah, easy win. Yay.
それじゃ、5部廃品回収行ってくる。お宝ザクザク待ってる5部。
Wait, what the fuck was that?
エーテルよ。集え。
Wait, what the fuck?
解き放たん。
Oh, you weren't supposed to end the quest before then. Apparently the fucking battle version of Yashola was still doing the spell. Hey shit. Zaku Zaku. Okay, yeah, he said he's gonna go collect all the junk. Yay.
彼女を巧みに扱い、その力を引き出していたとは、回遊旅団の懐の深さを思い知らされるな。
懐の深さをYeah, that's the apparently that's she apparently Brayflox is a woman. Huh. Yeah, that's the guy. Hold on. Wait, no? I guess he was talking about, like, you know, Yashola? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's saying, like, I'm fucking mentally, I do not give a shit about these goblins, but...
やれやれ、助けたのが馬鹿らしくなってくるわね。ともかく、スローフィックスに頼まれた依頼はこなしたわ。さっさと帰って、先に進みましょ
う。No? I think maybe. Yeah, did what Slow Fox asked, yeah, we can leave, okay. But yeah, they said that the company of heroes was very, very welcoming of all kinds. Very, very open-minded people. Code 4, they really do be letting anybody in.
チコ、ゴブの知り合い助けてくれた。
Yeah, you help him out, yeah.
あ、相変わらずゴブ。しかしお前さんブレイフロックスの盟友だったとは、それを早く、ゴブとブレイフロックスされえん。盟友だと知ってれば、花から信用してたゴブ。何は、ともあれありがとさん。心の底からお疲れさん。
Okay, yeah, apparently we could have just said that we knew Brayflox from the beginning. Why didn't you say that earlier? This was a gigantic waste of everyone's time.
それでは長らくお待たせさん。
Okay.
この町新たな国づくり協力する者大歓迎。
No, I'm not gonna help build Hazel Shire.
スローフィクス。
Yeah.
不本意ながら
そうさせてもらおう。
しまったとはいえ、ここは私たちの故郷でもある。
Yeah, it's our home away from
あなた
home.
方、自由を愛する人たちが種族の垣根を越えて。
Okay, yeah,
ゴブリン族の見張り番話はどうしておいたゴブ。旅の成功を祈るゴブ。
Cool. Yeah, we're stay here. It's okay if you guys stay there. Au revoir, everybody is welcome, sure. I don't care, none of this matters.
アルフィノ様。
Yeah, let's go. We've wasted a lot of time doing this bullshit. Okay, frog time. No. I don't... The beginning of the quest says Goburin Zoku no. Okay, yeah, no, okay, sure. Why do we need to talk to you?
チコ、スローフィクス。
Okay, we're free to come and go. Oh, they're gonna blow it up, okay. Okay, they built that to keep monsters out of the
こ
way.
れでようやく先に進む。
Okay. Well, we have nothing left to do at Edelshire. They're running away from the bombs that they set. We should probably leave. Hilarious. I'm laughing for real right now. I definitely care. Okay, let's leave this fucking hellish nightmare. Yes, we're ready to get Motoyo's cave. Okay, let's go. Literally nothing anybody has said for the last 5 quests has mattered. Except for the golem thing was fun, and the one cheese joke was good. Okay, Charlene Street. Yeah, this looks pretty run down. Okay. Matoya lives in a cave in the southern part of Lowland, Virginia. Hidden place behind the river. Don't know what sort of monsters might be there. Nobody is saying anything of importance. I'm gonna lose it. Normally at least like 1 or 2 lines has something to do with something. But it has literally, for the last 8 quests, just been directions. I'm gonna fucking lose it. It's really weird that this general area isn't used more. They might come back to it for... I mean, I don't know. It might come up again in, like, later expansions. It seems somewhere that would be, like, pretty important. Guesses that the Illuminati name was put in back when it was just a bit of, like... Yeah, maybe just don't make up dumb shit. Right? Like... They could just not make up dumb shit.
薬草や香草の類が植えられているようだね。よく手入れされているようだが、洞
This
窟
place
は
is,
どこなん
seems like
だ
there's like medicinal and medicinal plants and aromatic herbs everywhere, but where's the cave?
ここが的親の
He's
洞
in
窟
there
の
and
入り口
we're
の
out here.
洞窟があるようには見えないですって。
I
まあ
want to know
見
is
てのお
where the
楽しみって
cave
ところ
man.
かしら。
And this is the entrance to Matoya's cave. What, you don't see a you don't see a cave anywhere? Like yeah, you just have to just
とこ
wait.
ろで戦いの準備はいい？前にも言ったけど、
戦いの準備はいい？
かなりの頑固者なの。
Wait a minute, wait, this is great. I don't know what you would do for Gonkonomono. Because that is kind of fucking great. Yeah, it's like, you know, this is gonna be, yeah, just you wait, this will be fun, was the last one. And then she's like, alright, so, you ready for a fight? Yeah, like I said, I said it before, but Matoya is incredibly stubborn. Like, you could honestly just go with, like, an incredibly stubborn old whatever. Like, old bat, old witch, whatever you wanted to go with. Yeah, you wouldn't use witch, because then that's gonna bring in actual, like, lore implications, but, you know. The turn of phrase being used here of Gankomono is kind of fucking hilarious. Yusola is just talking so much shit. Like, she is talking so much shit here. Sort of a ridiculous amount.
エーテル学の知識は海よりも深く、魔法の扱いに関しても精通している。そんな人物がどうこして偏屈だったらどうなるか。
わあ、どうして偏屈だったらどうなるか。Wow, the way she's describing her is fucking great. Yeah, her knowledge of ether is yeah, deeper than the ocean. 扱いに関しても. And she's an absolute expert in the use of magic. So then, if somebody like that were to go completely off their rocker, right? Or, yeah, if somebody like that were to be obscenely stubborn, or like go senile, like Hinkutsu is basically like, you know, becoming a senile old crotchety bitch, basically. Like, what would happen if somebody like that, you know, just became like a crotchety old bitch?
魔法仕掛けの罠くらいたっぷり用意していることは想像に難くないわ。ひとまず奥の壁を触ってみて。
Yeah, all of the fun dialogue of Yushtola describing Matoya in these ridiculously colorful terms is gone in the English. This is actually fucking hilarious. Yeah, it wouldn't be odd to think that she would have some amount of magical tricks up her sleeve. Yeah, magical traps. set up to turn away visitors. Try and, yeah, drive away visitors. Yeah. Yeah, for now, why don't you go try and touch the wall over there? Wait a second, there's apparently dialogue. There's apparently an extra line from Yashola.
ひとまず奥の壁を触ってみて。
Yeah, why don't you, yeah, go try and touch the back wall there. Oh, frogs! Oh no, they said Matoya-san wo mamoru kero. Yeah, they have to protect Lady Matoya. Ribbit.
やっぱりね。ふふふ。ごめんなさい。怒らないで。この程度の使い魔なら簡単に倒せると思っていたのよ。
Wait, all the flavor here is gone too. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I knew it. And then she's like laughing. It's like, I'm sorry, you know, don't get mad. Yeah, please, yeah, don't get mad, please. I just figured that something like this would be, you know, would be child's play for you.
Sa, 門番役の使い魔たちも排除したことだし、的親に会いに行きましょう。
Yeah, now that we've gotten rid of the familiars who, like her gatekeeper familiars. Also, she makes sure to say that they're familiars. Like, so they're probably not actual frogs. They're just, like, you know, familiars. It's fine to kill them. Yeah, let's go see Matoya. Why did they get rid of the turn of phrase of wait, no, she calls them sentinels. They're familiars. They're Skyma. Like, why wouldn't you translate it to familiar? They're called familiars. Like a witch is familiar. She's an old witch. It's clearly the setup.
礼儀がなってない。
礼儀がなってない。Yeah, barging into someone else's home uninvited. Yeah, absolutely no manners. Yeah, it's like, oh, but I mean, we did knock though. Yeah, we knocked out those particularly violent familiars of yours.
いくつになっても無鉄砲なところは変わらないね。それに可愛げのないところも。
可愛げのない。So this is another turn of phrase, right? That gets used a lot in Japanese. It doesn't really get used at all in English, but you know, kind of. It's like, yeah, no matter how old you get, you never grow out of your you know, that reckless nature of yours. You're still just, yeah, you're still not charming or, you know, not cute at all. It's the sort of kawaii is the sort of term they use for, like, you know, like a kid being like cute. So describing, you know, someone like that as being like, you know, yeah, you're a real fun one, huh? Yeah, it's like, That might be because I had you as a master or as a teacher. Yeah, Matoya, I missed you. Oh, look at that. This is great.
お天場のシトラがずいぶん立派になったもんだ。
おてんばの。
いい顔になったよ。誇ってもいいくらいにね。
なったよ。Wait, this is great. Yeah, little tomboyish Shola is, grown up to be a fine young woman. Yeah. It seems like you, you grew up, yeah, you got, this one's a rough one. Because it's like, いい顔になった is... It also could be, like, this is either, like, you know, you grew up, you know, you look great, you're very nice, but it's also like it's a double meaning. Where it could also mean, like, you know, she's proud of her, what she's accomplished and what she's done, right? You know, not for her to say that she's proud of her.
後ろの坊主はルイゾワの孫だね。
Yeah. ルイゾの後ろの坊主は Yeah, the young boy behind you is Luiso's grandson, right? Yeah, they just write in an entire line about Matoya mistaking Alphinaud for a woman. Why? I don't know. I guess it's funny to them. Like, oh, Alphinaud looks like a girl, bro. Ha ha. Bro, you gotta hit the gym, bro. You look like a fucking girl, bro. I guess. Why? She immediately recognizes him?
祖父をご存知なのですか?
Yeah, and then the line in Japanese here, he's shocked. It's like, wait, you knew my grandfather?
ルイゾワのジジイとはよく喧嘩したもんさ。融通の利かない頑固者だったがね。あんたにも赤ん坊の頃一度だけ会ったことがあるよ。
Yeah, and they also just completely make up their relationship with Alphinaud. He's like, yeah, we used to fight a lot. Yeah, I used to fight a lot with with old man Louisa. It was he was like, yeah, an inflexible old bastard, pretty much. She uses the exact same term that Y'shtola uses for her. Now she's using that to describe Louisa. No, stubborn old bastard. Like, and for you, I met you once when you were a baby.
そうでしたか。では、お久しぶりですということになりますね、マトウヤ様。
Yeah. Ah, I see. Well then. It's a pleasure to see you again. Yeah, Lady Matoya.
おためごかしの挨拶はおよし。こんな偏僻な場所まで人々を訪ねてきたんだ。
おためごかし。
ろくでもない問題を持ち込む気だろ。
Okay, this is a fucking thick ass use of phrase. Like, おためごかしの挨拶はおよし。So, okay. The turn of phrase there is, isn't just like no need to make a fake greeting. It's Basically, she's saying, like, you don't need to brag, kid. Like, the term there is, like, false humility. Like, self-aggrandizement masquerading as humility. Right? Basically accused, like, humble bragging. You know, like, oh yeah, you're busting out that sort of, like ultra fancy greeting. Yeah, it's because you want something from me. Knock it the fuck off. That's a pretty hard one to do, but thankfully in the English they just don't, and they also make up a line about flirting, about saying that Alphinaud is flirting with an old lady, because again, she's old and gross. That's the joke. Honestly, you could almost go with, like, spare me the two-faced humility. Yeah. If you came all the way to the middle of nowhere here, it's because you want something. Yeah, you've got some sort of good for, some sort of, like, pointless, obnoxious problem you want me to solve, huh?
やれやれ、この年になって再び魔大陸の名を聞くことになろうとはね。
Huh. Yeah, good grief. At my age, I never thought I would have heard the name the Forbidden Lands again. Or, yeah, the Evil Continent. So you know it.
古の書の中で見たことがあるだけさ。古代アラブ帝国がその末期に作り上げた人工浮遊大陸。ルイゾワともよく話したっけね。
アラブ、ルイゾね。Yeah. I've only, heard about it or seen it pop up in ancient books, ancient texts. It's a man-made floating continent created by the ancient Allag Empire towards the end of its history, towards its decline. And Luiso talked about it a lot.
竜や万神といった強大な力を持つ存在を制すため、禁断の技術を編み出した一種の研究所があった場所らしい。
It's said to be a sort of the location for a sort of laboratory where forbidden technology was developed to conquer dragons and idols.
ありとあらゆるおぞましい知識が集まる禁忌の地。そんな場所に向かっている愚か者どもがいるとは。
愚か者がいるとは。Yeah. A forbidden place where all sorts of terrifying knowledge is gathered. Or really, it's more like foul, disgusting knowledge. Yeah, if a bunch of really, like, fools are heading there, then...
だからこそ追わねばなりません。アシエンの存在が確認されている以上、その目論見を打ち砕かねばならないのです。
Okay, yeah, that's precisely why we must pursue them. 以上、アシエンの存在がされてる以上。 Yeah, okay, we just gotta get there before the Asians do. I see. Alright then, I see what's going on.
あら、やる気になるなんて珍しいわね。若者の気に当てられたかしら。
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird to see you willing to help. Well, you cut some of the youthful spirit from us.
シュトラや、ちっともおてんばが治っとらん。尻尾の一本や二本なくすくらいがちょうどいいのさ。あんたにはね。
この一本や。Yeah, Stola. Yeah, you haven't, Timba. Oh, Timba. Yeah, you haven't, yeah, she hasn't, fixed that bad habit of hers. It's like, you could do with losing a tail or two. What is that term again? Oh yeah, that's Otemba. That's just, yeah, that's the old term for tomboy. Yeah, she's still yeah, tomboy.
的親の洞窟に来ると見習いだった頃を思い出すわ。何年前のことなのか、何歳頃のことなのか、決して言うつもりはないわよ。
Fun. Yeah, coming to this Tomatoya's Cave here reminds me of my apprenticeship. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how long ago that was, or how old I was. Absolutely not.
オレオ、ここは、すごい場所だぞ。無造作に置かれてる書は、どれも一級品のものばかり。本国のシャーレアン魔法大学の蔵書にも、匹敵するくらいさ。
Yeah, this place is amazing. Or it's like, really, it's like, this place is crazy. Yeah. All the books, like, kind of randomly placed around are like, yeah, the highest quality. Yeah, this place could, yeah, rival the collections of the Charlayan Magic Academy. Oh.
お掃除しましょう。さっさかさ。頑固な汚れも本気よく。23ほうきは1本気。
1本気なほうき。1本気なほうき。Fuck off. That's an obnoxious pun. That's untranslatable, but that's fun.
お仕事しましょう。さっさかさ。
Oh, apparently there's 3 brooms.
きれいにしましょう。さっさかさ。床は
Wait, this is great. I love these little guys. These little brooms.
不思議なほうきさっさかさ。
不思議な. Oh, apparently that's a magical broom. He's very mysterious. Hororogu. Oh, wait a second. Are these frog based? No. No, they are not. Fuck.
ゲコゲコ。戦うのはさっぱりダメで、お使い一つ全うできず、掃除をすれば、それでも、ただの凍土には戻されたくないけど、どうにか。
Oh, apparently they are like regular frogs that she turned into familiars. how the fuck is this a level 59 quest and we're just off in Frogland?
50年ほど前、北州イルサバード大陸に帝国が起こって間もない頃の話さ。
Yeah, this is a story from 50 years ago, shortly after the rise of the Empire on the continent of Ilusabad? Isabad? Fushigina? Oh! That's a fun reference then. Yay!
急速に領土拡大を始めたガレマール帝国に対していくつかの対抗手段が練られることになってね。そこでわしが担当したのがエーテル収束機だ。
エーテル収束機。Okay, so the Goemon Empire was rapidly expanding its territory, and several countermeasures were being developed to oppose them. One that she was in charge of was a, like, etheric accumulator? You may not feel like it, but there's only 10 quests left in Heaven's Word. Lord.
強大な力を得る秘術ね。
Hijutsu. It's Hijutsu? Yeah, it's like secret, like a spell or something that gathers and compresses the ether that fills the atmosphere into a single point. And to a single point. Yeah, it's incredibly powerful.
ところがどうだい。研究も大詰めってところで。哲学者議会の連中ときたら、わしの研究成果を大量破壊兵器の開発だと罵りおった。
ところがどうだい。Yeah, but then, just as I was about to finish my research, the, Wait a second, that's also fun. 哲学者議会. Yeah, like the Philosopher Congress, Philosopher's Parliament, yeah, the no Denshu. It's like, yeah, all the guys in Parliament said that my the results of my research were a weapon of mass destruction. Yeah, they were hurling insults around, calling it a weapon of mass destruction. Literally, she uses the term WMD. This is 大量破壊兵器. Literal WMD. Like, this is some Oppenheimer shit. Wait a second, they got rid of that bit too. That's actually, like, that's kind of important. Like, they just changed the line to say, like, oh, it's more likely to destroy us than our enemies, not it's a fucking nuke.
頭に来たわしは研究成果を禁書封印してやったのさ。誰にも読めないよう、誰の手にも入らぬように。いざ帝国が攻めてきたとき、慌てるがいいさ、とね。
いいさてが慌てるがいいさとね。Wait a second, this is also hilarious. I love her. She's great. Wait, it's like, yeah, you know, I lost my cool. I was extremely offended and decided to seal the results of my research in a forbidden book. Yeah, like in a forbidden tome. Yeah, so no one can read it. Nobody can get their hands on it. You know, so that I could say, you know, when the Empire comes and kills all you, you'll be sorry. Pone. You know, just saying like, yeah, just you fucking wait. Right? Yeah, you guys, what? Yeah, this Matoya is great. So, いざ、攻めてきたとき、慌てるがいい. She's saying like, yeah, it's, you know, 慌てるがいいさ. You know, saying like, yo, what? Oh, you guys don't want my research? Fine. Nobody can have it. Yeah, you know, when the Empire comes back, you're all gonna be running around like, you know, chickens with your heads cut off. Don't come running to me. Ha ha ha. And then she has it with like a, you know, it was like that was sort of the intention. That Pone is sort of like a quote, right? So you'd probably put that last line in quotes. It's a pretty hard one to get right, but literally, you need to put, they said that it was a weapon of mass destruction. You have to put that in quotes, right? She said those bastards at Parliament called it a WMD. And you wouldn't put it to WMD, it would be weapon of mass destruction. That's fucking great.
技術は純粋な学問。どう使うのかは人次第。的親の口癖だったじゃない。
技術は純粋の。Yeah. Yeah, Matoya, yeah, what you used to say was, yeah, there was like your favorite thing to say was that like technology is a pure science and how you use it is up to you, or you know, like how it's implemented depends on the person. Yeah, this is like her little like her fucking catchphrase basically.
元よりあの石頭どもには辟易していたから、ね、
石頭ども
ここに引っ込むことを決めたのさ。大撤収するなんぞ。奴らの臆病ぶりにはヘドが出るわい。
ヘドが出るわい。ヘドが出るわい。Wait, I love her. Wait, she's fucking great. 音よりどうに。だね。Like, yeah, you know, then I was sick and tired of those stone, like, hard-headed bastards. I decided to yeah, move here. 秘めてのさ、するなぞ。やつら。Yeah, like, yeah, this, like, you know, this great, like, withdrawal of theirs. The cowardice of them makes me absolutely sick. Like, the sheer cowardice of it all makes me sick.
まるで祖父を見ているようです。
Wait, this is great. Wait, they also fuck up this joke. In the English they say, you may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but then upon that point your minds were as one. What he actually said is, it's like I'm watching my grandfather again. Right? It's like, yeah, they're like exactly the same.
それでマトウヤ、その研究成果の封印を解いて私たちに見せてくれるのよね。
So, Matoya, you'll unseal that research of yours and show it to us, right?
シャーレアンが誇る知識の殿堂、グブラ幻想図書館。
グブラ幻想。
その最深部の禁書庫に 眠っているよ。
幻想図書館. Like, God, Genso is impossible again. It's just like, yeah, it's in the Forbidden Library. Yeah, the Guvra, like, illusory library. The pride of Charlayan. It's in the deepest part of it. Yeah, the like, forbidden book storage. Okay.
呆れるほど厳重ね。まあいいわ。守護兵がいるのでしょうけど、私たちの腕なら問題ないはず。さあ、行きましょう。
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's, it's gonna be, yeah, she's saying, like, yeah, this is very, very secure. There'll be guards, but we should be able to make light work of it. Let's go.
待ちな。
待ちな。
あの場所に入るために必要なものがあるのさ。
Yeah, hold it. If you want to get in there, there's something you need. What are we gonna need? She's not gonna tell us? Hmm?
的親の洞窟に来ると
Okay, she doesn't have any new they don't have any new lines.
あんたたちの腕なら金書庫の守護兵も問題なく倒せるだろうさ。
Yeah, you guys should be able to deal with the guardians of the Forbidden Library. No
そうでなければ
issues.
とてもじゃないが、エーテル収束機のような危険な代物を任せられない。バーが与えた試練だと思って言っておいで。
そうではなければ。でもじゃないよ。不要な危険な代物。Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't trust you with such a, something as overwhelmingly dangerous as that etheric convergence device. Yeah. Oh, she's saying, like, yeah, she's got a... Oh, she's going to have us... Oh, she wants us to show her that we're going to be able to deal with it. Right? Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be able to trust you guys with something as overwhelmingly dangerous as my literal nuke that I made. Literal fucking nuke. Yeah, you can think of it like a, an errand that an old lady has given you.
それから使い魔を2体貸してやろう。1体は蔵書の中から論文を探すためのプロゴ。
Tamano. Yeah, then I'll lend you two of my familiars. Yeah, one is a porogon that I made to find essays, papers within the library.
もう1体はグブラ幻想図書館の扉を開くた
The
め
other
の
one is a key
鍵
to
があ
open
り
the door.
そこ
Okay.
の魔法仕掛けのほうきに声をかけるこったね。
Another one is a key to open the door to the library. That's the magic broomstick over there. Okay.
はじめましてで、さっさかさ。私、的親様より冒険者様の案内を仰せつかりました。この道、50年の使い魔でございます。
Okay. Wait, what the fuck is this? Yeah. It's nice to meet you. Lady Matoya has asked me to guide you, adventurers. Okay, yeah, he's been a magic broom for 50 years.
さあさあ、さっさと参りましょう。グブラ幻想図書館は洞窟を出て東に進んだ先。 崩落した橋を登ればすぐに見えるはずです。
Wait, they just didn't translate any, even attempt to translate this guy's little, like, speech quirk. You should probably have him be, like, doubling up on an ES sound, and, you know, because it's like a broom, making some, like, you know, sweeping sounds, like, you know, sweep it away, you know, do some shit like that. They just kind of didn't do anything. But yeah. Yeah, let's go to the Great Hoopera Library. Located east of the cave, climb up the cross bridge, find it. I'll call my companion Poro at the entrance of the library. Well then, I bid you adieu. Gokigeyo. Fucking broom. I really can't believe they used the term weapon of mass destruction. That's fucking hilarious. Honestly. That completely changes the context here. It turns Matoya into like a complete crazy person who's like, all the bastards in Congress said that I was making a nuke. That I was crazy and I made a fucking nuke. Well, let's see who's laughing when the Empire comes in and rolls all your asses. Ha ha. Fuck you. She's great. And then like all of the banter between her and Yostolo was really flattened out. I really like that.
これほどの施設を放棄しての
幼い頃は何度もここに来たものよ。
Yeah, apparently Matoya used to come, or Yosolo used to come here a lot. You know, it was like his on errands.
使い魔のペロロッゴと申しますけど。
ペロペロし。
待って、いました。さっさかさ。15年前に放棄されて以来、放棄も入らぬ状態で、あれ放題の散らかり放題。
あれ放題。散らかり放題。散らかり放題。Wait a minute, this is like he's making another fucking pun. Oh god, there's a lot of puns. Yeah, nobody hasn't been cleaned in 15 years. Look for the etheric convergence device paper. Okay. Wait a second, who the hell am I going to be? Who are we going with? Like, who's the fourth person? It's the frog?! Wait a second. Do you ever get this in roulettes? Holy shit, wait, this music is awesome. Ooh! Wait, I don't think I've ever done this dungeon. I've literally... Wait, does this one not show up in roulettes? I've done it and I really like the music last time too. Well, that checks out, but... Man, you really gotta get a new catchphrase. It does seem like, is that that's a thing though, right? Where like certain dungeons just kind of don't go into the roulette pool? I guess this one would be kind of boring, it's just kind of a straight line. I've done quite a lot of roulettes, and I don't think I've ever gotten this one. Bro, I'm just going to face tank. I do not give a shit. Oh no, I actually kind of give a shit. It had knockback associated, that's why I care. Huh. I guess I've just never hit it. Oh shit.
年の帝政転換以来、ガレマール帝国では階級社会化が急速に進行している。何所属階級が含まれる点は、その深刻度を示す例と言えよう。
Okay. Oh, apparently the Imperials have added have an explicit class system.
国家元首たる皇帝は、ゾス。これに続く皇族は、イエー。貴族は、ウィルを名乗る。
Oh, Emperor head of states named Zos, by the royal family named Ye, Bolivir.
軍人階級は軍団長のバンに始まり、
Okay, this is just a bunch of shit.
筆頭機講師のナンに始まり、マル、ルクス、ギル、ジェンと続く。
Okay, so that's like exploration of the naming conventions of the Empire. God, it's so unbelievably funky. I'm really glad that Persona 5 came out in time for this music to be added to the game. Atlas really doesn't get enough credit for creating jazz. They don't. You know, it's a very impressive achievement.
Okay,
I don't actually care about the names.
Okay,
no citizenship. Yeah, okay. Regions that were gentrified. Yeah, following the invasion of the Ottoman Empire, many of the inhabitants are considered on and forced to live as servants, slaves.
バスや線となるには帝国に対する特別な貢献を認められるか20年以上の過酷な兵役が必要
The Frog doesn't even have a class. He does his best. Yeah, okay, apparently you can become a citizen after 20 years of military service. Yeah. So they're really going with the... Wait a second. I remember this fucker. The wall! The wall! God damn it. Man, oh god, the casting is now way too slow. Got the fucking Isuna myself. Ooh. Oh, it's the slam. Okay, yeah. Oh. I do like how... Oh, yeah. That's the one that's just, like, not even remotely close to actually telegraphed. You just kind of follow the AI so you know where the fuck to go. And we're all on ice. Let's just set this up since I don't actually know what the hell is coming. I've not done this in years, literally. Winter. Word of winter? Oh, ice mechanic. Why? They do no damage, man, I swear. This is only the first boss. Oh, this is gonna take forever. But I mean, the frog is here. How could I not? The second I saw the tank was a literal frog. Oh, that would probably be why no damage is being done. You're still on another unupgraded class. Wait, Kanashimi? Huh? The fuck sort of stat debuff is sad? Page 64 page. Ah! I guess it's just like, I guess you could just do this? What the hell are any of these enemies? Oh god. None of them do damage. It's all on me. Nope, he's not gonna group them. Okay. Bro? Frog? Frog, I'm gonna need you to step up your fucking game here, my guy. He's a frog? Oh no, he's had many speech bubbles that have said kettle. He do be frogging. Wait a minute, the thing just called me that little weasel thing just insulted me. And that was the debuff. It just called me a dumbass. Fuck up. Oh. Apparently that's the debuff. Okay. Nope, he's not gonna pull him so that we can actually leave. Okay. That's fine. Frog. Frogman. Ranged tank. Shakedo.
シルバーサンド一家のメルウィブ・ブルーフィス・ウィンが西方の新大陸に至る安全航路を発見したことは歴史的に見ても大きな意義を持つ。
Yeah, it's of great historical significance that Meruib Brufis of the found a safe passage to a new continent in the west.
これまで新大陸への航海はまさに命がけであり、運を天に頼むしかなかったからだ。
Wait a minute, is this Dawn Trail?
上陸してからも決して油断
Like
できない。
the new continent to the west?
野蛮なマムージャ族をはじめ、
マムージャ
原住民族には好戦的なものも少なくなく、
Not a few of the
魔物や
indigenous tribes,
野
but
獣
it's
の
not
脅
a
威も強い。
Bajoon.
しかし、私は必ずや伝説の黄金号を見つけるつもりだ。
Ogongo. Yeah, okay, they're finding the Golden City. Yeah, I guess this is Dawn Trail stuff. Neat. Yeah, it's they're looking for like a city of gold. So, wait, Dawn Trail is just full Road to El Dorado? Neat. I wonder if that book's always been there, or if that's, like, they newly added it to signal the Dawn Trail stuff. Oh. Oh, shit! Oh, he's coming out of the book! Jesus Christ. Wait a minute, did they both just LB at the same time? Wait, who ate... Oh, she stole it! Yashola stole the LB. Alphinaud tried to do the, tried to LB, but he fucked it up. They mentioned Turl in the IRL Japanese lore book, which was, yeah. I did not. I'm gonna be real. I was not paying attention to what was being said of me. Like, what was being asked. Oh, apparently we gotta, like... Oh, okay. I kind of almost get it. I guess they're just gonna go do the thing. You gotta just go bring both of those to the guy. Okay. Amai Atsu. Beast of Tods. Yeah, don't get in my way, right as he gets punched in the face. Although you're kind of not standing in the heal aura. You might want to be standing in the heal aura. Wait a minute, what? Wait, did that do it? I think that did it. Sure. Unlike you, Chucklepucks, I'm going to put on Surecast. Yeah, Alphinaud is kind of getting shown up by the frog. I mean, honestly, I would like to add frog to this frog to my friends list. Ow. So the part where he's really not AoE pulling. What is this boy doing? Wait a minute, so that means that there are 2 frog dungeons. Oh! Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. I don't get it. It's not like Scarnet. Hmm? I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to be. God, the music here is so good, though. Really, it's just, like, way too clean. Logos? I don't really get what the deal with these is for a lot of them. Like, I get stuff, you know, from books. There's a lot of these names that I'm not really, these gotta be like, a lot of these gotta be like old Final Fantasy references or shit like that I just don't know. Alright, he did actually pull aggro. He didn't let me go down. Big fan. Wait a minute. We're doing like no damage.
美しいバラにはトゲがあるとはよく言ったものだ。上用意のなんと怪しく美しいことか。美の探求者としてこれほど心震える存在はない。
Yeah, this is also not correct. あ、上位要因の上位要因のなんと。they're talking about like monsters. Okay, there's some sort of like monster.
より台は手に入れた。あとは術式を組んで異界ボイドの美しい用意を憑依させるだけ。
Okay, they're trying to get like some sort of beautiful monster.
の鎖で寝台に固定した。さあ、愛しのサキュバスよ。蜜月の時間の始まりだ。
Okay, this dude's from X. Hey X, how do I summon a succubus? Fucking 15 years of that shit. Oop. Karodogu, do you think you could maybe pull the demon page guy off of me? Please? Quitty, please? Some form of monster? Oh, wait, this is gonna be the same this is gonna be the succubus, right? Nope, not at all. It's a gigantic, closet with a book in it. The fuck? I thought, considering the guy talked about, like, summoning a void succubus, that the thing that we were going to be fighting would be that, but no, it's just a fucking box.
今、私の寝台の上には鎖で縛られたイカ頭の用意が悩ましげにうねっている。
Apparently the guy who was trying to summon a succubus fucked up, and now there's a weird squid head thing. Nayamashige. I'm making some, making some, like, seductive
何を
noises.
どう間違えたのかわからない。どう処分すればいいのかもわからない。
I don't know what I did wrong, and I don't know how to get rid of
ただ
it.
一つわかることといえば私の夢が崩れ去ったというだけだ。
Yeah, there's one thing I know. My dreams have been torn, shattered to pieces. That reads like some fucking Undertale text borderline. I fucked up and there's just some sort of... That's some Native American shapeshifting thing. That is some... Wait, yeah, that is some Konosuba, right? It's like I was trying to summon a succubus, now there's this weird squid head thing. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to get rid of it. What do I fucking do, man? Bibliotap? I do like that apparently that's important enough to be put into the, like the Charlayan library. Ow. Wait, there's just like an orb. Oh, okay. That's what it do, apparently. Whatever, I'm just gonna put that shit on cooldown. Okay. We just gotta go stand on these. Oh, you need to go stand on each one, just temporarily. That's not the way that mechanic usually works. But sure. Oh god, none of them are gonna be doing this. Okay, so we might be fucked. Because I need to go do all 3 of these, apparently. Oh, that's the squid head thing. That's the squid head thing that guy was talking about. This is the thing that he was summoning. That he fucked up. Oh wait, no, that's this guy's. Okay. Oh, nope, I need to go over and do this one with them, and then we need to go all run over and do the other one. They aren't going to come to me. Yeah, this ain't... Oh wait, shit, no, we actually got it. Oh, what, is that actually like a fairly common mechanic now? I mean, I don't mind it. It seems like a pretty fun one. Fucking frog, man. Look at this dude. That fucking guy. Hey, I do love that your tank is just a frog in a wizard hat. What is it? Okay, they're just talking about books and hoping that Matoya is gonna be happy with that. No, he just says, you just said, what's got his on it? Yeah, okay, kettle. You just said, like, yeah, good job, ribbit. How is that one worth a crystal? I don't believe. How the fuck is that one worth a crystal? What trial was being overcome there? What, Midgardsorr gave you that one just like, what, out of pity? Like, that's a freebie? You did a dungeon with a yeah, like, sure, I guess, bro. You know what? You can take this one. Just take it. It's fine. No, really. Looks like you've secured the thesis. Let's go back to Matoya. Yeah, we got the Manhattan Project notes. Look at this boy! Look at him go! Holy fucking shit. Okay. Well, okay, actually, instead of going back, I'm very tired. I got up at like 4 a.m. today. That's also why I've not been the highest energy for this one. So I am going to call it a little bit early, like 15 minutes earlier than I would normally do. On Sunday, gonna get all of the lore shit together and do the breakdown. I should be finishing Heavensward Sunday, but I'm... Okay, I think I'll like ask in the Discord or something. If... I didn't know if you meant like should as in I should do that instead. But, nah, I already committed to the thing, but... Yeah, I've got a gigantic, board that I'll go through. with all of the, both as a recap, which is probably a good thing to do before going on to all the complicated stuff at the end of the thing, and also as a way of assembling all of the lore information and world setting stuff, and my predictions for where the story is going based on the information that I currently have, which will be interesting to do as a sort of thing to measure against, for, you know, to see like what was the English speaking community's guesses for what the foreshadowing of the, you know, like what the game was setting up or where the story was going versus, you know, if somebody's playing in Japanese, where would they think the story is going? I think that could be interesting. Yeah, clip show episode right before the finale. The classic. We don't want to have to animate anything else. We spent all the budget for the animation on the finale. Shit. Throw together a clip show. But yeah, that will do it for me for right now. I am very, very tired. And I still have a bunch more stuff that I need to do today. Aha. So, that's gonna do it for me. Peace. Show up on Sunday. Fun times. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.